I like that. Oh man, yeah. When wizards have no chill, that's pretty good. I like that one.
Yeah, I don't know what spell it is, but I'm gonna find out for sure.
Yeah, I saw that dice tower you put up there, and I searched for a STL for that so I could print it, but they have
Yeah,
not released it yet.
no, it's on Kickstarter and they want money for it.
Okay, well that's not going to be
Yeah,
happening. I could rebuild
no,
it.
I get. No, it looks pretty cool though. Definitely looks cool. Works and functions pretty cool too. Crackle, let me know when you guys get back downstairs and can get in.
Rainy's down. At least one.
Wow, I need to stream more. Follow
Let's
this
do that
crowd.
tabletop up on.
I cannot understand what he's saying.
He being Nick or he being Art?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Crackle. Nick. Snap, crackle, and pop. That's what I do now that I'm over 30. Every time I move.
Well, if 50 is the new 30, then we're like 15 years old. So,
You know who says 50 is the new 30? Fit people. I am not one of those.
yeah, ditto.
Alright. I'm also streaming, by the way.
Okay.
I don't know who's watching me. Probably Brown Bear.
So last time on DnD, you guys sailed the ocean blue and fought a megalodon or two. There was that big old shark, but then I got eaten by my meganolodon, and then you guys fought it, and that was pretty fun. I think you also had a run-in with Black Bill.
We did.
Yeah, you killed him, sunk him. You done, and you guys got this loot. And if you guys remember, at the end of last session, you guys came into port at the Pirate Bay, and you guys got so close to the island, quote unquote, that the skeleton ship that was following you kind of stopped and went off and did its own thing. You guys have now been in the Pirate Bay for that day and into the night, and it is a dark and stormy night because a hurricane has been blowing in, and sheets of rain and hard winds buffet and batter the buildings of the Pirate Bay. It's really loud, and trees are swaying, people are running for cover. And even though the storm is really bad, there's a lot of people in Ghosts and Grogs. And the Wild Rose is moored at the docks. And you guys are in the tavern planning your next move. I think the last time we talked, we were talking about following the app.
Yes.
Okay. Before we get to there, what were you gonna say?
I said, can I look at the app and see if the arrow's just spinning wildly in the storm?
So you pull this. It's a phone. We've already just established that. You pull the phone out and look at it. The app is the arrow is not spinning. It is steadily pointing southeast.
Okay, can I pull out a real compass and double check that it's this? Do I know it's southeast? You're saying it's southeast, or can I check?
Yeah, when
trajectory?
you check to see it, you pull out your other compass, and your real
Okay.
compass says, "Hey, that arrow's pointing southeast." So
Okay.
you could there then like set the rings outside of your compass, and point it in that direction so that you know how to face.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand in the basement of the of our tavern, and I'm gonna pull out a map if I may, and see what's southeast of Pirate Bay.
Okay. Give me a second.
Kind of just roll a history, and you can just tell me islands or whatever you might have.
Yeah, roll history.
Because didn't we come from northeast? Oh no,
You
we
guys came
failed
from
south.
Yeah, you guys came from the straight north. You went south to get here.
I rolled an 11 history check.
An 11, an 11, an 11. Okay. Here you go. Are you on the table?
Yes, sir.
Here's your map.
Yay. Okay. So we are. We're at Pirates Bay.
Yep, you're at the Pirate Bay up north.
This big one right here.
Yeah, up at the top.
Oh, okay. The black hand was covering it.
Oh, sorry. Oh, you can hold Alt, on your keyboard, and that'll bring it up big.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So we need to go southeast. That could be 3 different islands. Actually, it could be 6 different islands. Nice. Ooh.
Okay, so while you're going over the map, the tavern's got a decent crowd. The house band is playing up on stage, and there's general talk inside about the storm amongst patrons. You hear 2 people talking about how it's probably the worst storm in 100 years, and one of them blames it on like an upset or grieving Umberlee, and the other one says, that's nonsense, it's like a dying storm giant. And they just have this old back and forth. There's 2 other guys having a back and forth. 2 old and grizzled sailors are discussing the sighting of Captain Blood, that skeleton ship that came really close to the Pirate Bay. And one of them says, what it would be like to live forever being a mighty pirate like that Captain Blood. And the other one's like, that's not for me, man. Haven't you heard about his curse? He, is undead for a reason. He basically stole from a lich, and he's going to remain undead until he, gives all of the treasure back to the lich. That's the curse. And the other guy's like, I don't really mind, being cursed if it means that we can live forever. The other guy's like, no, you don't understand. He can't rest. He can't have anything. He can't even have, any food or anything. It's basically like this curse from Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know if you've seen this, but he, explains that. That is all about Captain Blood. So Archon, are you you're in the tavern selling booze, I assume? And then I've got Nora, she's usually drinking the booze.
Nora's my bouncer when Maul's
That
not
is-
available.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely just drinking until needed.
She also brings in the clients. Although as soon as she starts trying to recruit Davy Jones, actually on this island, I bet that's a big hit.
Probably. They might go up to her and ask if she's part of the women upstairs.
Yes,
I mean,
yes I am.
Oh, are you? Okay, well.
Oh, wait, I forgot, we relocated the church.
Yeah, it's a brothel upstairs.
I forgot we did put it upstairs.
Awkward.
Well, I guess it depends how much money I need at the time.
Oh, goodness.
Open to
Okay.
it, not my first choice, but
Feet
definitely
pics are
not
okay.
a no.
Feet pics. Oh, too bad she's not
One
a hobbit.
day.
Maybe her next character can be a hobbit wizard.
I was about to say that's perfect. Oh, man.
Okay, so we've got Nora. Are you by the front door then?
Yeah.
Whoever's nearest the door is gonna see this first.
Okay.
But basically, the front door opens, and outlined against the storm behind them are two very robust figures, and lightning strikes, and there's a thunderclap, and they enter the room one after the other so they don't get squeezed into the doorway. Pinch points are bad. So they both come in and they start looking around, and one of them approaches the bar. You immediately recognize that these guys are what are called law keepers. And law keepers are the basic police force on the Pirate Bay. Law is like kind of an unwritten thing anyway, but these guys are like, okay, so they're not actually just from the Pirate Bay. They're from a larger government group, but they're here in the Pirate Bay, obviously doing something. They're definitely official. They both have the same kind of uniform dress cloak, which is kind of like a gray-brown color. And the first one approaches the bar, which I'm assuming that Cast is behind. And he says, I've got a few questions for the proprietor of this establishment or anybody that manages the place. You know who I could talk to around here?
I'm the proprietor, and I give him a beer. Have a seat.
All right, he takes a seat at the bar stool, and he says, my name is Crockford, and I'm a law keeper. I've got some questions.
Pleased to meet you. You did say you had some questions. 1 second.
What was his name again?
I keep serving the other customers while I'm talking to him.
Okay. So his name's Crockford. The other guy hasn't talked yet.
Okay, Crackle, I want to say that our entrance to the basement is behind the bar under a secret floor mat kind of thing. Crackle's going to pop his head up, try not to be seen as soon as he hears lawmen, and then slowly close it and go back into the basement and hide.
Give me a stealth check.
Stealth check! I almost rolled the wrong one.
And Penny, where are you?
How's a 15 stealth do me?
Okay. You think you're hidden down there in your panic room. Nora, did you follow these lawmen over to the bar? From the door?
Can I hear them from where I'm at?
If you talk to the second guy, the guy that hung back, he'll be like, well, I'm here on an investigation. I've got some questions for you. And he'll start asking you questions. But basically, here are the general questions. Because I'm terrible at RPing right now. So he says, I'm here to talk to you about Charlie, your chef, Charlie Crockford. You know him?
I mean...
Yeah, he's the chef. We know him.
He works here.
Yep. When was the last time you saw him?
Have I not seen him tonight?
You haven't seen him tonight. Robbie and Gordon ran your kitchen all night tonight. But the last time you guys saw him would have been the last time you were here at the tavern. I think it was last night or the night before.
Okay.
So if you tell him that, he's going to ask, did he have any problems or enemies that you know of?
Well, not that I know of. Is the old guy still across the street or no? Because we took his building.
We took his building, leveled it, and put a boxing ring on top of it.
So does anybody... Do we like know what happened to him after we stole his lady and his home and restaurant or whatever? After we ruined his life.
I told you guys what happened to him. You don't remember?
I don't.
Okay. He committed suicide.
Oh.
That's pretty sure.
Okay, well then I can't think of anyone.
Yeah. So this sounds like a specific kind of investigation, there, gentlemen. What kind of investigation are you doing?
This would be a murder investigation. And the other guy's like, whoa, whoa,
Man.
whoa, whoa, whoa. And he walks over and he's like, you can't be like, you can't. It's an investigation. It's got to be a private thing. And the other guy's like, fuck you, man. I'm here to get some answers. And he's like pressing really hard into these questions. He's like, Charlie, did he have any enemies?
Charlie,
That's what I'm asking.
Charlie didn't have any enemies I know of. I was just his boss. I didn't know him that well. Robbie and Gordon worked with him closer than I did. But you're saying he's been murdered?
I'm saying this is part of a murder investigation. And the other guy looks at the other one and they're like trying to be hush hush about it.
Oh, he's suspect in a murder investigation then.
He says, the one of them stands up straighter and he goes, it's part of an investigation. We cannot divulge information at this time. Like he's reading off of a card.
I mean, it's a little quid pro quo here. You see, you want to know things I know, and I want to know whether or not I need to find a new chef. It's not really a hard question.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's fair.
That's totally fair.
All right, roll me a insight or perception check.
Oh shit! I have to open up D20. I don't have it open.
I'm always ready for your games.
Are you though? Are you though? Let's go into this for a minute because
Okay.
Early tonight.
because if Maul were here, he'd back me up in saying that we have a standing rule that Ghost is going to be 15 minutes late.
Late, yes, but I always have my character sheet ready to go and notes taken, and I'm always like there and ready to roll.
I'm streaming and playing background music for you. Also, I build
okay.
maps. All right. So, what'd you say? Insight?
With disadvantage.
Oh.
No, I'm not like that.
We said insight.
Yeah, an insight check.
Okay. 17.
All right. So you see this Crockford lawkeeper guy. He actually looks like he's about to tear up. And he says, was Charlie a good employee then? A good man?
I mean, he's a good chef. I've only been running this establishment for how long is it now?
About 2 weeks.
It's like 2 weeks. So as far as I could tell, yeah, he's good with the customers. He didn't have any super high requests. I offered him a fair salary, and he jumped at the chance, so he couldn't have been being treated that well before.
Well, did anybody work close with him? Can I talk to some of your other employees?
Yeah, hold on. So I look back in the back. Which one looks busier, Robbie or Gordon?
So both of them are looking through the kitchen window into the bar area.
Oh,
And
I'll just wave them both in then.
Okay.
You're gonna have him RP with himself?
Yep. Unless Robbie's here to do it for himself. Or Gordon
Nah,
Ramsay
Robbie's
jumps into Discord, in which case the stream's going to go viral.
Oh, let me be Gordon.
So your other piece of insight is that this lawkeeper he said his last name was Crockford. Charlie's last name was Crockford. They're about the same.
I did notice that.
Okay, so yeah, you notice that they're probably related, maybe even brothers. Okay, so he walks over to Robbie and Gordon, because Robbie and Gordon come over, and they're all standing here in the middle of the restaurant bar area.
Okay.
And Crockford says, do you know Charlie Crockford? And Robbie and Gordon nod, and Gordon says, yeah, I knew him. He was a dick on his best days, and a monster on his worst days. And he probably had a drug problem. And he probably owed some bad people money. And Robbie
really throwing him under the bus.
Robbie looks at Gordon like astonished. Like he can't believe what just came out of Gordon's mouth. He doesn't say anything right off the bat, but you can tell that he doesn't really agree with Gordon here.
I'm still serving drinks.
Okay. Well, then you see Crockford, the lawkeeper, grab Gordon, snatch him by the fucking collar, and hoist him up into the air, and he says, "That's contrary to every story I've ever heard about my brother. He was a good man." And then he casts Zone of Truth on Gordon. And he repeats his questions that he was asking you guys. And he says, "Do you know my brother?" And Gordon says, "Yeah, he's my boss." And he says, "When was the last time you saw him?" Gordon says, "After the kitchens closed last night." I'm RPing with myself. Crockford says, "Did he have any problems or enemies?" And Gordon says, "I've only known him for a little while, but he dealt with people out back behind the tavern." "What kind of people?" "People, man. What do you want me to say? Would anyone wish him harm?" "Dude, this is a town of scoundrels and thieves. People die every day." And Crockford seems to get really flustered and frustrated with this. And he says, "What do you know about my brother's death?" "That you think he was murdered, and you probably think I did it." And then Crockford just pushes it, and he says, "Did you kill my brother?" And Gordon says, "No, I didn't end his life." And Crockford looks helplessly at his partner, and his partner steps in, and he's trying to like de-escalate the situation. He's like, "People, hey, this is still an active investigation." And he's trying to like get everybody in the taverns watching now, because this was a huge fucking argument. So he's like, "People, well, we probably need to leave Crockford. We're doing more harm than good." And Crockford's like, "I'll be watching you." And he looks at Gordon, and they both start walking out. And Gordon's like, "Ooh, I'm so scared." And then the lawkeepers leave. And Gordon and Robbie turn around and look at you guys, and they're like, "So, Charlie's gone? Does that mean there's like a job opening?"
Yeah.
Yep. You two flip a coin or fight it out in the ring. Figure out which one's in charge, and then that person hire extra help.
Crackle comes up out of the thing and goes, "But there's no pay raise," and just keeps walking.
Oh, okay. They head back to the kitchen. "Oh, I'm so scared."
Crackle is like, "Well, with Charlie gone," I don't know why I'm imitating the lawkeeper now. "With Charlie gone, we definitely need a new chef before the night's rush. And I guess we should put word out." So Crackle goes and stands out and calls soap boxes for a new hire.
So you didn't want to hire Robbie or Gordon?
I did say that Robbie or Gordon was going to take over as
Wow.
Charlie's position, and that they were going to hire a new peon to be on the bottom. And we don't need a caller for that, because we're just going to pick a drunk and convert them.
Okay.
Someone's going to have a high bar tab they can't pay.
I think that's Nora.
Nora, go wash dishes.
That is the most evil thing you could have ever said to me.
Right?
Why would you tell me to go wash dishes?
It's just cruel and unusual, isn't it?
You know how much I hate them. These are real tears.
I can tell. Is she able to breathe?
She's working on it.
So Madame Lisa is like, "So I've been upstairs, and the ladies say that out of the two guys you have back in the kitchen, Robbie's the better cook."
Okay, Robbie, you're it.
"Ah, sweet!" And he goes, "Yeah, high five!" And he goes to high five Gordon, and Gordon looks at him glaring, and doesn't high five him, and leaves him hanging. And Gordon just walks away. And Robbie's like, "Ooh," and kind of like, you know, pulls his collar back, gets away from his neck, like it's hot. And he's like, "Oh, I think he's gonna be mad about this." But he like skips back to the kitchen because he's happy he's got the head chef job. And then you hear a pot and pan banging and a bunch of shit being thrown, and then a person yelling, and then nothing. It's very quiet in the kitchen.
Okay, well,
That's
that's one problem averted.
What a miss.
Oh,
Hey! You missed 2 cops coming into the tavern and questioning everybody about what they know about Charlie Crockford, which was your chef. He's dead now. And they're trying to figure out who did it. One of the cops is Charlie's brother. And he was like pretty emotionally attached. There was a huge RP moment. You missed it. But it didn't seem like anybody else cared. So
Jim RP'd with himself. I mean, it's a huge conflict of interest for him to be investigating his brother's murder, but I don't want problems with the police in my semi-legal establishment. So he do what he want.
I don't know why this place even has police.
Well, until he specified that they were like regional rather than specific to the island. I was like, yeah, police. How much is this going to cost me?
Right. We're the Navy.
Yep.
it's kind of like the yeah, I don't know. It's like a overruling kingdom has like domain over this area, but doesn't really police it so much for piracy, because they also benefit and make money off of piracy. You just haven't run into those ships yet. But anyway, they got these lawmen that are kind of like FBI agents. They go anywhere and do what is necessary to bring people down. This guy comes in and is like, "Yo, my brother's dead," and I start questioning people. And he put the zone of truth up and questioned Gordon, and Gordon answered all of his questions truthfully. And then Gordon was just one of the assistants in the kitchen, as was Robbie.
Now
Remembered all that.
Now Robbie's the chief.
Yes, they promoted Robbie at the request of Madame Lisa, and then Robbie went into the kitchen after Gordon, and everybody heard a big fight, basically, and then it all went quiet.
Well, that's good.
That'll work itself out. Henry, are you back now?
For the moment.
What do you think about all this? About Robbie and Gordon?
I mean, who got in the fight?
Robbie and Gordon.
And then Gordon
When-
died.
You don't know what's going on. No one's checked the kitchen yet.
But Gordon
Oh,
was dead.
Well, your head chef is dead.
Who was my head chef?
Charlie. Charlie Crockford.
Okay, well then Gordon and Robbie probably did it.
Wait, is his daughter Betty Crocker?
No, it's Crockford.
Well, yeah, but people change their names. Maybe she didn't want people to know she was a Crockford. They just changed to a Crocker. Or maybe a Crockford married a Crocker. You never know.
You never know.
They're part bullywug and they're croakers.
Their
Croakfords.
cousin Bill invented a pot that you can slow cook things in.
Yeah, croak pot. All right, so besides that, there's a huge storm going on outside. Massive hurricane. And people in the... Go ahead.
I was going to say Crackle needs to go southeast.
Oh yeah, Crackle's checking the app, and the needle is pointing southeast.
There's a hurricane coming in. Shouldn't we like batten everything down and not be out at sea when that happens?
Yeah, yeah. If you guys want to stay here the night instead of on the boat or wherever. Yeah.
Seems like a smart move.
Okay.
Fight night. We can have fight night tonight.
We have fight night every night. But yes, you can participate because we'll be here.
All right, I'm going to railroad this just for one more scene. A waitress comes out of the kitchen screaming, and she says, "Oh my God, Robbie's laying in there bleeding." And then she runs in and grabs this poor, broken Robbie body, and then brings him out, and she's puts him on a table, and he's fucking bleeding from the head. And she looks at the paladin, and she's like, "Save him, damn it!"
Can I run up and do a medicine check on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll stabilize him if we get high enough.
Oh no, I'm gonna roll poorly.
Roll it.
Medicine is a +2. I got a 15.
His left hand is broken, maybe defensively because he has scrapes against his left knuckles. But he was also bashed into the head with something blunt.
Did I stabilize him though?
Yeah.
Alright,
It
so
was
he's not
gone.
gonna die. He might
Where's
be
Gordon?
retarded.
Go in the kitchen.
Who are you asking?
I'm asking if we know that already.
You don't know that. The last place he was seen was entering the kitchen. And then you heard a fight break out between him and Robbie. And then everything went quiet.
And then now Robbie's knocked
and
out.
now
Okay, well, we should probably direct the police people to like go chase him. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Pour a healing potion down
No.
Robbie's mouth and
No.
we can find out. No? No?
No, you can do the healing potion, but we're not interacting with the police people.
Because
Charlie's
they're only...
yeah. Charlie's a person who's been murdered. They've already been in here investigating, and honestly, it's not a big enough deal for us to pursue that. Especially since they already put a circle of truth on Gordon, and he said he's not the killer. So,
Did they
lie.
put one on
Not
Robbie?
Charlie's killer.
Did they
Yeah.
put one on Robbie?
I thought it was area of effect. I don't know the spell well enough. I had the impression that it was area of effect.
It is.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
you can, it's a will save to,
Yeah, you can straight up lie through it
But
if you
also,
pass your will save.
don't care. Because it's... I mean...
NPC bullshit.
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's the police showing up definitely puts me off to wanting to pursue this, because every time we interact with the authorities, we get fucked. So I don't want to interact.
What
with
if
the
they're
authorities.
crooked cops, though?
They're still the authorities, but like I just
Yeah,
want to
but
point
crooked
out
cops are better than regular cops in D&D.
that's probably true. One of them's had their brother murdered. Did I forget to mention that? I did forget to mention that. Charlie was one of the cops' brother.
And that's why they're more interested in the other.
He's probably not taking bribes on this case.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not crooked. He just may want to murder everything.
Yeah. Don't know how that helps us when he thinks our staff did it.
You know what? You know what? For Matt, I will carry the unconscious body of Robbie to the cops.
Why?
Okay.
Because I know Matt wants us to do it, and
No,
you're hurting him.
what he wanted.
No.
What he wanted was the paladin to lay on hands and do her Healy job, which is why he specifically said brings him to the paladin.
I was afraid she wouldn't do it. I'll bring her to the paladin then.
Well, we also probably should chase after Gordon.
We'll handle that in a minute.
Or find him.
Apparently, I'm the only one serving booze now.
Yeah, Crackle doesn't work.
Am I laying some hands on him or what?
Yeah.
Baby.
Bring him back. Don't. Why are you putting your
Okay.
hands down there?
Goodness.
It's
Maybe-
where, the magic
It's
sucks
not.
up the most.
That is not how magic works.
You only need to give him one.
You
Okay.
don't know. You're not magic.
Yeah.
I literally am magic. I'm a fucking weird bear thing. Hyena.
You're not real magic.
I'm more magical than you are.
You don't know.
You're
that.
not real magic.
You don't know that.
All right,
I don't
Paladin lays
claim
on
to
hand
be.
for 1 HP and brings Robbie back.
Oh man.
All right. So
Crackles by the side and goes, "What happened?"
So Robbie sits up and puts his hand on the back of his head, and he's like, "Ow, ow! That motherfucker hit me with a goddamn frying pan." Ah. And he stands up and he's like, "Let's go get that motherfucker right now." And he goes and he tries to get into the kitchen, and he goes and he grabs.
Just goes unconscious again.
No. He goes and grabs a knife from the butcher block.
All right, whoa.
Cracker's like, yeah.
Let's kind of get a story going before we go try to murder her. Like, I'm all in. I'll eat him for you. I don't care. But let's you're at 1 HP. You look like death already.
It hurts. I'm not gonna lie, but that fucker hit me, sucker punched me. So anyway, look, I'm pretty sure that Gordon killed Charlie, and I think I could prove it too, because Gordon made Charlie's food last night. Charlie's not abusive, by the way. That was a lie. Everybody should know that. He's like waving the knife back and forth as he's talking, like pointing to everybody as he's talking to them, not really consciously doing it. Do what?
Oh, it's not like Roberto.
So, if he's not a bad guy, why did you say all that stuff?
Is he still standing in the middle of the tavern saying all this?
Yeah.
No. He grabbed a knife
We're
from
in
the
kitchen.
Oh, he's
he's in the kitchen now.
Okay.
And he's like,
reach out and grab his hand and take the knife out of his hand.
yeah. He'll reluctantly give you the knife if you just palm out and look at him and like, give me the knife.
I grabbed his wrist and took the knife out of his hand. I put my giant hand around his arm, the whole thing, and then I take 2 fingers and just pluck the knife out and put it back on the table.
All right, strong man.
And then I let his hand go, and I'm like,
Do you need to make those voices?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, dude.
Absolutely necessary.
oh, puppy.
What?
So anyway, he says, "All right, okay, take the knife, but I'm pretty sure he's down there." And he points to the trap door in the bottom of the kitchen floor.
And that goes to our storage area, or that goes...
Yes. That goes to the storage area.
I'd say we're all in on going in and taking care of this.
I was just down there, Crackle said. Better not be touching my things.
I just look at Crackle. You can tell just by looking at her that Cast wants to say you have room to talk, but he's going to hold his tongue and not say it.
Can Crackle go with a stealth check and try and sneak down there without being noticed?
You're gonna lift the trap door, so that's gonna be noticed. I don't know how you can Misty step through it. Maybe I don't know, but
Crackle's gonna
Tell you what?
Crackle's gonna sneakily open the trap door, and Cass is just gonna cannonball in.
I'll just storm in, and you can stealth behind me.
Yeah. Okay.
all right. So this is gonna be really simple. You guys, you open the trap door, and all 3 of you go inside. One of you stealthing, the other one barreling in, and then the third one lurking in the middle somewhere. And down here, because there's no other way out, it's very plain to see that Gordon is standing in the middle, and he's got a frying pan in one hand, and he looks at you guys very, very terrified, and he's like, "I just wanted to be head chef. Okay? You don't know how hard it is."
And you
Crackle.
just kill the man so you can be the head chef?
Crackle looks at Gordon and goes, "Just put the pan down and walk away."
No. Hold up. You killed the guy to be head chef?
This is the Pirate Bay. This is a place of scoundrels and thieves. My daddy killed many people. I'm gonna kill people too. To get ahead in life. That's what you do. We're
Yeah,
human.
yeah. Hold on.
I'm torn because on the one hand, dedication right there. That is the kind of employee you want in your restaurant.
Nope.
That is someone who will do whatever it takes to serve the best plate of food he can serve day in and day out.
Yeah, but what's that food gonna be
And
made
he's
of?
like, yes. I would never serve a person. Okay? I would serve a person gourmet food.
But
I
just
wanted
to be
to
clear,
prove myself.
your statement there was just a tad confusing. Did you say you would never serve a person? As in, You wouldn't cook one and serve him up?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, that's disappointing, but all right.
I mean, and he like kind of nudges towards you a little bit, not like super close, but he's like, if you want to do like a private thing on your grill, that's completely different than cooking in a professional kitchen. And he's looking at you guys and he's like, I am a dedicated employee. I will rise to the occasion. I will give you 250%. And he's like super excited.
Just to be clear, though, in the future, you can't leave the victim alive. Like, there's evidence. Robbie's still up there. He's not dead. He's really pissed off. He wants to come down here and kill you. I mean, like, you see where if you had killed him, we'd be having this conversation and there'd be, like, no issues. But he's
No
alive.
issues. None.
I mean, I wouldn't have an issue.
I just want to point out that Maul is not management over this part. This is not. He is not speaking for the group right here in any way, shape, or form. Also, did you kill Charlie?
So I love how you guys are playing company HR, and then the head CEO steps in and is like, he is not HR, by the way, not affiliated with HR. He does
Almost
he's
like, they're gonna fire you, man. Like,
yeah, he's actually on cleanup crew. Okay, don't like, not HR.
I have a job opening. It's not a premier restaurant, but we do have a snack bar.
Gordon looks at you and is like, I'm ready for the big leagues. He stares at you really big and wide. And he's like, and by the way, I didn't kill Robbie. I wasn't trying to. I was trying to get away from him and hide.
Because
he's a damn good worker. You need people like him.
You also didn't answer my question about Charlie.
Wait, hold up. Why would you hit Robbie? Why?
He was going to tell the lawman. I was trying to knock him unconscious, and then I was going to do something with his body. But once the waitress found him, I had to hightail it and try to hide.
That makes sense. All right, well, bad news, they're going to fire you. Good news, I have a job opening. It could lead to bigger work.
He looks at Cass and he's like, you're going to fire me?
Oh, yeah.
I seriously, dedicated employee. I can't see why you would let him go.
I am
dedicated. Willing to do what?
Because I had three employees this morning. Well, probably last night. But I had three employees, and now I only have two, and I think it's his fault. Therefore, manpower's down. He's diminishing our ability to turn a profit.
You had 4 employees, including Madame Lisa, and now you have 2.
Oh, what happened? Well, I just fired this one, so that math work checks out. Yes, I forgot about Madame Lisa. Technically, Rocky works for the organization loosely as well, but that's the fight thing, and that's the thing that Maul can run however he wants. I don't care.
You know what? I just had a thought. I've heard in some of the more noble-ish cities where in the fight clubs, instead of just having a circle of guys beat the shit out of each other, they put people in stands and they have the guys beat the shit out of each other while the people in the stands eat like food with no forks, spoons, knives, or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Like a dinner and a show?
Yeah, I think we could call it like
evil times.
Maul, I was
thinking like evil times.
I don't think you've thought this through.
Medieval times.
And metagame, I don't think you thought this through because you missed the beginning of the session. But that police officer is going to come back here and arrest/kill Gordon here, and he's not going to be happy with anyone who's associated with him.
Yeah,
I can deal with cops.
So what we do is kill Gordon.
I don't know if any of my statements that I made to Gordon made it seem like I cared about the law, but also that time that I tried to uphold the law actually worked against me. I'm done.
So you guys have a boat though, right? I could be the chef on the boat.
You have to talk to the captain about that.
Nope.
Wait, but you don't want to be part of my medieval times?
Nope.
Look, we killed Gordon, the cop can't find Gordon, and
Oh my god, the bird's a robot.
Charlie.
calm down. Stop talking.
What is happening there?
Nick, your connection or something.
Yeah,
It's awful.
You're a terrible robot.
Your mic died and then tried to come back to life.
Like,
Undead Optimus Prime. Yeah.
The Terminator, yeah.
Yeah. It's Lichcamus Prime.
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah, that's better.
Mikey.
Oh my god, that's better. Your Melodia's voice is back, and not that thing.
Okay, so if all I can get is a job at the peanut stand, that's what I'll take. Thank you,
But
Maul.
we're working towards something bigger.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I see this being like one of those casinos that we were talking about.
With betting! That's genius! I wish I thought of betting.
So you now have a super hyped employee, Maul. And yes, he totally killed Charlie.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the food court in the basement.
I mean, you're not. Also, the food was coming from the tavern, so you're cutting into my business now.
Well, you shouldn't have fired him.
I almost killed him.
I liked him.
I wanted to kill him. Now there is no link to Charlie.
You are the Terminator, and now you want to kill people. I'm super freaked out.
Is my mic doing it again?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just got the D&D version of Gordon Ramsay.
We had him all along. The GM decided to get rid of him and is having an incredibly difficult time doing it.
I wasn't trying to get rid of him.
now?
I was. It's still a little grainy.
Can you say, Luke, I am your father?
Luke, I am your father.
Damn, that's actually pretty
That
good.
is beautiful.
Yeah, that
that's
was
We're
good.
gonna need you tomorrow night. No, not tomorrow night. Next week.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
week. We're not allowed to do these on the same weekend anymore.
He's got some high pitched points though, that are pretty
Yeah,
painful.
pretty
with
painful.
headphones on.
It's a voice modulator. What do you expect? I mean,
Right?
tech back then was not what you'd expect.
That's true. All right, so yeah, you guys set up, I guess, a popcorn stand with this Gordon guy.
It's a food court.
Robbie's.
Funnel cakes, critter on a stick.
Oh no! Ow! Hold on.
You just got to turn his volume down, and it's not so bad.
Yeah, let me do that. Disappeared. Now I can't do it.
He's trying to fix it. You probably need to unplug your mic and then plug it back in.
He's probably trying to switch to his phone.
I don't think Luke.
Nope. Still robot.
Your microphone is either broken or your connection is broken.
Bums.
Move your mic around.
It's a headset mic.
Does it move around?
Yeah. Microphone does, but if I raise it up,
I'm gonna have to mute you.
Turn Randy's mic on?
Yeah, can you talk through Rainey's? Or on the phone?
He's gonna be a couple minutes.
See,
Okay.
that's,
He
that's
just
Crystal.
unplugged his computer. Oh
Oh.
no. Was it just your TV screen? Okay. He unplugged his TV screen.
Gotcha. Alright, so Rocky the Boa is working closely with Gordon.
Yeah. Fight themed food.
They'll get some stuff done.
Yeah.
Like chicken knuckles. They're just
Yeah.
tiny little chicken bites.
Yeah, chicken
And,
knuckles.
Chicken knuckles.
Exorbitant prices on them, but they're delicious. It's almost like somebody's cooking crack into them.
So you head back up into the tavern eventually. You know, figured Gordon out, and Robbie's gonna, he's done bleeding. He looks at Gordon and he's like, you hit me. You sucker punched me, and it hurt, and you're not a very nice person. And Gordon's like, sorry, man, that's life and competition for you, but now you're head chef, and I'm leaving to go do my own thing. And Robbie's like, fine, whatever, man. It's not like we were best friends or anything. And Gordon's like, see you in the funny pages. And then he walks out and leaves Robbie. And Robbie looks at the kitchen. He's like, mine, all mine. And starts walking around and placing things exactly where he wants them. All right, you get back to the bar area, and Maul recognizes a voice saying, so there I was, elbow deep in troll cock. He says, I punched him right in the balls, and me knuckles went right through his sack, and I was standing there, and I couldn't get out, and nobody wants to be that deep into a troll, except you. And of course the troll. And he grabs another pint of beer from behind the counter and starts drinking it.
Mul just shakes his head. He'll tell that story every chance he gets. He said he doesn't like touching trollcock, but that's literally all he talks about.
Yeah. It's like being stuck in a tree, trying to get out.
You say that with a level of experience that I want to ask, but I'm not gonna.
So he sees you as you come around the corner, and he's like, there he is, me old pal Maul. And he's like, I got you a drink. And he pours another beer from behind the bar and hands it to you.
Is he our bartender now? Did you guys hire? Okay.
No, this is what happens when your people kill each other, and then one of the idiot party members hires the murderer instead of helping us sort everything out. So.
You were gonna kill him.
No, I was just gonna fire him and tell the cops where he was. But he
how did I make it any worse?
He killed one of our party members. You can't give him a job.
He didn't kill a party member. He killed a cook.
Whatevs. Cass is not happy with this decision.
So, Cass, you come around and look at your bar, and there's a man standing in the bar that you do not recognize. He's in his...
What happened to Madame Lisa? I told her to watch the bar.
Oh, I gave her a break. She's upstairs tending to some lady problems.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what I said. And he hands out another beer, and he's like, anyway, I've been keeping I don't know what you've been charging, because I don't see a sign up or anything. But hopefully this will cover what I've sold. And he puts money out on the counter in front of you guys. And he's like, anyway, my boyo, I'm here to talk to you if you got some time.
Yeah, I'm running a business now. If you wanna go down there, I gotta check on that. I just hired a new employee. He's a real go-getter. Literally a go-getter. He will kill to get the job done.
They make them like that, but they're rare.
Did kill to get the job done.
Reminds me of you, son. And he kind of chucks you on the arm a little bit. So, Cass, you see this old man who's like in his late 60s. He's got a big beard, and it's all white and gray, and it's everywhere. It looks like this guy has slept outside for his entire life, and he's really good at it. But he also looked very natural behind the bar and was like pouring drinks and keeping up with people. And he made you a good chunk of money because he was actually charging more than what it was originally being sold for.
Okay, not mad about that.
Okay, so he comes around the side and he looks at Maul and he's like, so we drinking more here or are we going somewhere else? He scratches his beard. Some like animals fall out of it.
Road? Yeah, we can take 2 seats for the road. What kind of animals fall out? Like, we're talking like fleas, roaches, Small mice.
So yeah, small mice, and as he's scratching his beard, you see like this lichen covered sloth come over his shoulder and look at you, and it's super slow, and it just raises both of its arms and it looks at you. It's like the chillest fucking sloth. It's just hanging on his back. Have you ever seen a sloth? They're kind of rare around these parts.
Is it a two?
I don't know. I don't think I've seen a sloth. I've seen a really big shark. I have a pet spider. I tamed a warg. They killed it. It ate a child and they killed it. Like, what bastards?
That's just the circle of life.
Right?
You can't kill a predator for being a predator.
Yeah, those parents should have known better than let their kid walk up to a warg.
Oh, what is this world coming to?
I've
been saying it. For years, it's been changing. Anywho, I take this beer for the road, and let's go talk. You guys leave, I guess, and go to your area? That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, Crackle, go.
The ball and brawl.
Okay,
I was gonna
ball
play
and brawl.
money, but this sounds like more profit.
All right, you sound better, so I'm going to turn you back up because I only caught half of that.
Said Crackle was going to take some of the money off the counter.
Okay. Yeah, you'd be stealing from yourself.
But I still get a more percent than what the deal.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I wouldn't touch cask money,
embezzlement. That's how it works. It's my company too. I've helped invest into this.
It's called kickbacks. Anyway. So yeah, you guys sit down and have a brief conversation. He's like, well, you mentioned a megalodon earlier, and I just, that's kind of why I'm here. I hear through, Gaia, the mother. It wouldn't be called Gaia, it's Nexus, so, the mother, the earth, that some goddess is really upset with you guys. And she's been sending lots of shit your way.
Hasn't really been much of a problem. I sank a boat.
You sank a boat.
Yeah, I swam up to it, punched holes in it, and then pulled the people that tried to patch the holes out through it.
Oh, that sounds sweet. It's like, I could probably punch through a wooden wall too. You know how we used to practice on stones?
Yeah. Stones were way harder than that boat.
I believe, yeah. I guess boats, you just really find one point and push through it.
Yeah. You just put a hole in it and, they start taking on water and then you just make the hole bigger.
Yeah. All right, look, I'm just here to tell you that I'm around. And you know how I am, I kind of float in and out, but I'll be around if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you'll be around.
Yeah.
That's what you
say. You need me. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So, you're looking for a job. They probably need a bartender now. The cook killed someone, so I hired him. Real good
cool.
Guy. But they may need more employees there. They're kind of down because the cook killed one of the employees too.
I'll think about it. I don't really like to be tied down, and that dwarf looked pretty grumpy.
They're pretty flexible.
Yeah, well, it's kind of storming outside if you haven't seen it, but I think you mind if I chill down here and just... Sure, just the room, no lady. No. So anywho, and he goes up and he gets a room, and you guys have the night transition, and then the next day, it is better day because the hurricane has moved out. The morning is kind of cold and the water was pretty warm. So when you guys wake up and look out your windows, you see that it's very, very thick fog out on the water. Crackle's phone device thing is swinging its arrow southeast and vibrating, its little app symbol, and it's like, today's the day! Let's do this! Let me railroad you now.
Telling him how many steps he's done?
He's not gotten out of bed yet, so 0 steps.
0 steps, gotcha.
Is he not a robot
0
for
hops.
everybody?
He is a robot.
Yeah, I turned him way down, though, and he sounds a lot better. I can barely understand him, but he sounds better.
I can understand.
I can't
Yeah,
understand
still
him,
rude.
though.
So anyway, his arrow points southeast, and I assume everybody's getting on the boat to go. Is anybody staying here?
I mean,
Just give it up.
I gotta restock the entire Ghosts and Grogs with staff now because of that scenario.
Madam Lisa can hire 2 assistants in the kitchen.
Okay.
Not a problem. I'm sure Robbie's got some buddies he wants to hire. Alright, so you guys head out. And the fog is getting thicker as you guys move away from the island. I'm going to change the map. I don't think anybody's in here. Let's do this.
That didn't appear to pack properly. Or you cleared it. One of the two.
Oh yeah, I probably just moved. I didn't pack it.
If you didn't
That's
pack
exactly
it doesn't take the things you added in.
What happens if I build right now?
I think they stay there. Yeah, they stay there.
Alright, now I'll pack it.
Now if you pack it, they should go.
Sweet. This should have a build though, but it doesn't.
If you toggle back and forth, yeah, like that. Well, that usually fixes it for me.
Yeah. Damn. Okay, that's okay.
Somebody say Crackle?
No, but you sound better.
Yeah, I had to switch my phone, which means I won't be able to be on this long.
Oh. Alright, we'll try to speed things up then. Yeah! Oh. Alright, so Crackle gets up in the crow's nest and he's looking out because the fog's pretty thick and there's nothing really for a while southeast of the Pirate Bay, but he's up in the crow's nest looking anyway. And cutting through the mist and the fog and running not parallel to you, but kind of on course to intersect you way down the line is the tattered and torn sails of Captain Blood's ship. And you guys travel 4 hours southeast. And you're charting it out, and you know that Stimsoni Island is off to your right. You haven't hit it yet, and the fog is fucking super thick when the app's arrow starts to spin What you guys gonna do?
So he's still chasing us?
Captain Blood?
Yeah.
So this isn't Black Bill, the guy that you guys have sank over and over and over again. Captain
Who's
Blood,
Captain Blood?
is the skeleton. He's the skelly ship, and he's been hunting you guys only for the past 2 times that you guys have gone out. Before that, he has been staying away from you guys, but everybody knows he's out there. He hasn't really cared about you guys until, well, when you opened up Black Bill's personal cash from Rusty, and you guys gave all the money out and, you know, dispersed it amongst yourselves. Then he's been chasing you.
So we should either deal with him or talk to him and see what he wants.
Probably one of those, yeah. So, like I said, though, the fog is really thick, and it's Crackle that can see the tattered and torn sails, you know, through the top of the mist fog.
We should set up an ambush, do a J-turn, and
let's sound the
make it
alarm
to
and let them know we're being followed, so at least everybody's aware.
Okay, so do you want to do a J-turn and try to go at him? Do you want to engage the skeleton ship?
Yeah, let's go ahead and engage him. If that's alright with the captain.
Pew pew.
All right,
When
so
did we get lasers? I'm all about some lasers.
so you guys, he gets closer and closer because I don't know if you want to move or maneuver, but you should speak up now. Basically, you're right over top of wherever the arrow is spinning, and you guys are out in the middle of nowhere. You got Stimsoni Island way out off to your right, and then the Sweaty Sands way off to your left.
Yeah, I want a J-turn so that we have we're broadside, and we just whale the shit out of him as he tries to, you know, stop and not hit us.
Okay. Fires the cannons.
Okay.
And then
That's usually a me thing, right?
we should do the thing where a couple of us run over there and continue to, you know, tear the ship to pieces.
Once
Yeah.
Crackle's within 120 feet, he'd like to cast Fireball at the sail.
Especially I'd like to take the paladin with me just because she does extra damage against undead.
Right?
Okay.
All right, I'm
So
coming.
this is how things are going to play out first, and then we'll roll for initiatives and do all of that stuff, I think. But this might end up cutscening just a touch, and I'm sorry for doing it. But he pulls up. I don't want to kill you guys with him. Pulls up, and then right before he hits your ship, he actually just stops very, very suddenly. Then there's like this mist that gathers on the deck of your ship, and out steps Captain Blood. Right out from the mist, right onto your ship. He's tall and thin and imposing, and he looks like Dustin Hoffman's Captain Hook from Hook. He's dressed like King Charles II with a large curly black wig and thin black mustache attached directly to the bone of his skull.
What part of that was imposing?
I was
because
thinking the
he's
same
like
thing.
he's undead, and his skin and face, you know, is falling apart. He's, you know, very necrotic, and he wields this black metal cutlass that pulses with power.
I don't remember any of that.
Seen what I shapeshift into?
Do what?
Have you seen what I shapeshift into?
Yeah.
And
This
I
guy-
ride a giant spider that has
He's-
a skull for a body.
Okay, he's an undead fucking pirate captain lord, and he stepped through the mist to come out onto your ship. He shambles forward, and then without, you know, he's not grabbing any weapons or anything, but he speaks, and he says, "I smell my coins." And he looks around, and he says, "Hand over my treasures, and you shall be spared the wrath of undeath."
Shouldn't you be going after the guy that actually stole them?
He puts his hand out like he's sensing stuff. And he starts walking around the deck, moving his hand towards you guys.
He's gonna read your palms.
I spent all mine, so good luck with that.
So he gets to Crackle up in the crow's nest, and he puts his hand up, and he's like, that. And then he misty steps to the top of the crow's nest with you. And he looks at you, and he stinks, and he says, you have one of my coins.
Crackle is going, as soon as he...
As soon as you what?
Crackle is going to jump out of the crow's nest.
Okay.
How high up is it?
Probably 60, 70 feet.
Cool. I'm going to use Feather Fall.
Okay.
Did we get coins other than the gold?
So in the Black Bill's cache, you guys found a bunch of gold coins, but you also found like other things. He's basically like narrowed it down. The just Crackle has the stuff he's looking for.
Okay, I'll get some popcorn and watch the show.
Okay.
I'm gonna do what the captain wants to do because it's her boat.
I offer you some popcorn and ask for a beer.
That's a fair exchange. I'm going to take some popcorn and give you a beer.
I've got 2 beach chairs.
So it sounds like Crackle's going to die tonight. Because he's not giving up that gold coin, and you guys aren't helping with the fight, so...
He hasn't fought yet.
He hasn't tried to kill you yet?
Right. I've fallen out of the crow's nest and feather
You got this. We're cheering you on.
You didn't fall.
Oh my God.
You jumped.
It's true.
That's fair. That's
You're
true.
a
And
bird.
You're a bird.
Yes, but kangaroos are cursed not to fly.
We don't know that shit.
We do.
I know that.
We do. We
Why
just
you
like
spend-
bringing it up.
It's a sore subject, man. That's why I
So
think
wait,
feather fall
what
is a
exactly
step.
happened?
Maybe you should have rolled a Kenku that could fly.
You can't. It's a racial thing.
I mean, whose fault is that?
Mine, because I wanted to be a bird. They
Yep.
can't fly.
Isn't there a different type of bird that can fly?
So,
Penguin.
Yeah,
also
alright,
get a
well.
tiefling that tieflings actually get wings.
Penguin.
Yeah, but not till like level 12, right?
You could be a chicken.
No, tieflings can fly at level 1, 30 feet. I have a character that does it.
Oh,
It's broken
might
as
have to roll
fuck.
a people. Anyways, so yeah, Crackle's going to fall to the deck. If it's 60 feet, he takes no damage. Anything after 60 feet takes some kind of fall damage. Less fall damage, something like that. Anyways,
So
and then he's going to stealth and try and hide somewhere on the deck.
You know he's magically sensing you.
yeah.
No,
but go
Crackle
ahead.
doesn't know that yet.
All right. So yeah, roll yourself.
It's when you are a creature within 60 feet. You have no limit on the falling.
Oh, okay.
I take that back. It's 60 feet per round until the spell ends. And it lasts for 1 minute. So you could fall 60 times 60 feet per round. Holy shit, that's 360 times... You could fall a mile, I think, and not die. Or take any
Yay!
It's pretty sick.
and land on your feet.
And I can do that to 5 people, too.
It just takes an hour to get down a mile.
Yeah.
But it does. It's a long float.
It's better than
60
Dory.
feet per round. So 60 feet per round. So 600 feet a minute. So 600 feet a minute. 3,600 feet an hour.
That's going to be fun one day.
I think I did
Anyway,
that right.
I know math. I don't do math. So Crackle rolled a 23 on his stealth check. He's going to then use Mage Hand, and he actually has an ability that his Mage Hand is invisible. He's going to take the coin and try and pickpocket it into somebody else's somewhere else with sleight of hand.
Okay, that'd be. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. You could do that, but you don't know which coin it is. You just have a bag full of coins.
Mm.
Throw them all overboard.
Throw all your coins overboard.
Oh
Is
wait, I
that-
do have rope.
In your bag of holding?
Yeah. Do I would? Well, if he goes into the bag of holding, he technically goes into another universe, and could he sense the power of the coin still?
Yeah, he knows.
Okay. Then what I'm gonna do is tie a rope to the bag, tie the rope somewhere safe, and throw the bag overboard. As long as the boat's moving, he shouldn't be able to get a hold of it.
The boat's stationary now, right?
Right. We
The
dropped
boat's
anchor.
always moving. You can't stop a boat unless it's anchored.
We
or
dropped
pin.
anchor.
Yeah, I think you dropped anchor.
We did a J-turn, remember?
Gotcha.
Also, you've seen this guy teleport around.
Yeah, that's fun.
So while you're
Something
busy, you're super busy tying all these knots and everything, and tying your bag to the rope. You smell him over your shoulder, and you feel his shadow as he steps up next to you. And he says, "Coin now, please." And he holds his hand out towards your bag, and he says, "This can be easy. Just give me what I want."
Which coin is it, sir? You may have your coin and your coin alone if it's really that important.
He reaches his hand into your bag of holding and pulls out one single gold doubloon. And he says, "My coin." And then he puts it in his coat pocket and then turns on his heel and misty steps.
He doesn't grow skin and like start looking human again?
Not yet.
Okay. It's coming though?
It's coming.
You watched Pirates of the Caribbean recently?
Not recently, but this is the exact, like, I wanted skeletons, and then I was like, I want them to break their curse too. You just helped this guy break his curse, Crackle. Imagine how happy this immortal fucking pirate's gonna be.
I really wanted to fireball it as soon as he was like, "That's my coin." I was going to pull it out and burn it in my hands and melt it.
What a dick.
But let these guys be happy and live their lives or die now.
And y'all say I'm fucking mean.
Right?
I
Damn.
helped a man who was clearly
I at least try to
mean.
help.
I give you guys, like, these moral puzzles, and everybody, like, does exactly the opposite of what I thought you were going to do. I introduced 2 police officers, and then the guy does not help with the investigation whatsoever. And
That's
is like,
because you
"Fuck
keep
cops."
screwing us over with every authority figure you've thrown into this campaign has
Your
fucked
fault.
us.
Yeah, that is your fault. That's not a single cop we've met has been a good person.
And considering Ghost's response to Huts in the other campaign, I think you should acutely understand that reaction.
Yep. Yeah, we see cops. I mean, I think blue is bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
In this campaign, I would say blue lives do not matter.
So, okay, we're going to have to talk about this later, but I can only remember one time that I kind of screwed you guys with cops. The other
only
time
we've dealt with cops.
Hold on, wait. The cops were the ferry crossing people. They let you go across.
No. The main incident was in the city with the governor or whatever's son, and that's the main incident.
Yeah.
And
that
then
place was fucked up.
then we went to the next city, and we got co-opted by the king to make that mead, and then instantly got screwed as soon as we completed that. Yeah, it's pretty much been every time.
Yeah, authorities are bad. That's why we're pirates, man.
Okay.
embrace.
Yeah, I guess that's the life lesson.
And that's why I found a what's the word when you
and the
admit
first
something?
day we showed up at the Pirate Bay, you were like, "There's totally a law here, and you can't just shoot this guy." Which is not the
That's
same
true.
thing, but like,
Oh, but I
Thing where
can.
you admit to something that you've done. Confess. I just found a confessed killer and hired him.
I'm only mad because that confessed killer killed my people, and like they're my people. They're my
I'm gonna get him back.
responsibility.
I'm gonna give him back to you as
It's
soon as
not-
Robbie. He's gonna kill Robbie. You're gonna need a cook. I'm like, well, I still have Gordon.
No, I'm.
It's not like they were slaves. You didn't pay money for them. You paid them to work for you.
Yes, but it's.
I mean,
It's like
you can hire more people.
It's like having.
Like, this new guy seems cool as shit. I'm gonna hire him. If he comes back.
Okay. So, Captain Blood's sailing away, and as he sails away, the mist surrounding you guys kind of fades. And, you're still out in the middle of the water, in the aft
As he
area.
leaves, I'd like to holler and ask if the shrouded ghost is real.
Yeah, he gets back over his pirate megaphone, and he says, "I've only seen it once."
All right, that means it's out there.
It's out there.
He could totally
Fake news.
He could totally be lying to you.
Fake fucking news.
It's called the Shredded Goat.
Doesn't exist.
It's
It's a
called
breakfast cereal.
It's called the Soaked Goat, and it was a great tavern.
Well, it's a great tavern. Great logo.
Yeah, great logo. Alright, what are you guys gonna do now?
What are you?
We're over top of the coordinates we have to go to, right?
Yep.
So let's check this island out.
Oh no, there's no island. You guys are in the middle of nowhere but ocean.
It says Simpson Island.
No. That you'd be on Stimson Island there. You guys are out in the middle of the waters.
They really should have centered that font better.
So, which one of you can breathe underwater?
I jump
Oh,
in.
I think I can. Hold on, let me check.
I think I can. I
can.
think I
I
can.
feel like
You-
she's like, let
you
me
can.
try. Dunks her head in a bucket. and tries to breathe.
All right, so I'll
I
summon.
come up after 2 seconds. I hold my breath long, right?
I summon the hippocamp for her, and then I jump. I just dive in so I can swim
Oh,
and breathe.
All right. So in the water directly below the boat is a gigantic, huge plot of thick, rubbery green seaweed. It's fucking everywhere. And Nora, you would know as a sailor, seaweed really only grows in like shallow parts of the ocean. And you guys are way
Okay.
out in the middle of fucking nowhere. The seaweed probably blew in from the storm last night. It didn't grow here.
Okay. I can also breathe underwater using my wave break.
Nice.
Yeah.
We could be water buddies.
Water buddies.
Do do do.
Alright, so give me perception checks, I guess.
Okay.
Just the people under the water.
Yeah, just the people. Whoa. No, everybody up top can give me perception checks too.
18.
I rolled a natural 20.
11.
Ooh. Okay. Hopefully. Yeah. So I'm gonna get down on this table here
13.
and draw this out.
Crackle got an 18.
All right, so Crackle, everybody over 18 swears that, sorry, not age, swears that in the midst of all this seaweed, and you guys are seeing it from up on top of the boat, and the other two are seeing it under the water. You guys can tell that certain pieces are moving within the seaweed. Big green slimy things. Everybody in the water, you rolled a 13, you're probably going to see the shark that's in the water. You'll probably only catch glimpses of it as it's swimming through the seaweed. And then, Nora, what'd you get?
I got 18.
Yeah. So you see the green seaweed moving around you, and Maul sees the shark because you guys are like, I don't know, back to back or something like that. And then people up top, you now know that everybody in the water is in danger. And you guys can pick some targets.
I'm gonna go get me a shark. I feel like that's what I would normally do in this situation. So.
Well, I like sharks. I don't want to hurt it. I want to be its friend.
I'm gonna ride it. You're
Oh
using
yeah,
the
let's ride
hippogriff
some
right
sharks.
now. Yeah. So
Well,
I'm gonna.
when I switch you, I want to ride the shark.
I guess, but it wouldn't. I mean, I feel like paladins usually ride horses, and that's pretty close to a horse.
Okay.
Aw.
She like kind of pouts
Look, we
a
can
little
take
bit.
we can take turns.
Okay.
Horse isn't too picky, so.
Okay, so let's go ahead and roll initiatives for everybody, and then we'll do this the right way.
23 for Crackle.
23.
Yep, at 20 plus.
13 for Maul.
9 for cast.
3 for Nora.
Also, I will be right back. Get a beverage.
Maul, you got a 13?
Yep.
Nora got a 3?
Yep.
Penny, what'd you get?
17.
17.
Yeah, I got rubber ducky stuck in my head.
You're
You're
welcome.
the one.
You make bath time so much fun.
So much fun.
So much. Who put these alchemist ingredients on? What's that?
Crackle might have handed that to you like 2 weeks ago. He saw you were having a rough day on the seas.
I need to start looking at this board. I noticed things long time later, like this guy. Just stare at it, Brady.
I like just taking the dice out and just filling somebody straight with them when they're not looking.
I mean, I've seen you do that.
Now I'm going to check mine. Thanks, Maul.
I haven't done it today. I've been a good boy.
I haven't done it today. It's fine.
Penny, I think one of the kids is up. Can you check?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Penny.
Wow, Nora, bad.
I sunk your battleship.
It's the Flying Dutchman. Yep. So Crackle's going, or did creatures roll high?
I actually haven't rolled for the creatures yet. Hold on a second.
Have returned.
Yep. They didn't roll as high as you, though.
Okay. Firebolt won't do anything. I see the dangers in the water. I'm going to... Crackle does not like water.
Nope, neither does a dwarf. I mean, I'm more comfortable with it than most dwarves. But I still don't like it.
Crackle's going to use Chromatic Orb as a first level spell slot.
Okay.
And he's going to pick... So a Chromatic Orb, I rolled a hit and then do 3d8 damage upon a hit.
Okay.
Oh wait, it says duration instantaneous. Oh, okay, never mind. Forget it.
What?
I'm trying to see what I have to roll to hit. I'm not looking at my character sheet, right? There we go. There's a 24 hit.
Yeah. Well, are you aiming at one of the eels?
Yeah, I'm aiming at one of the eels to do 15 acid damage.
Oh boy. What? Yep. And that. Alright, so you did how much acid? I'm sorry.
15 acid.
15. Damn. Okay.
Yep.
So you slag one. It your acid ball goes into the waves and it hits one of the eels, and it just and it gets like a big chunk eaten out, and then starts thrashing blood into the water. Shark goes crazy. It's Penny's turn, but she's still dealing with children, so bad guys, I guess. Maul, what's your AC?
17.
Nora, what's your AC?
My AC is 21.
Alright, so a gigantic fucking shark comes at Maul, and I rolled a 15. I think it's plus 6. 21 to hit you?
Yep, that'll work.
Okay, it's nothing bad. It's 2d6 plus 4. Alright, so 8 damage. The shark comes and bites you. And then Nora, one of the eels, tried to wrap itself around you, and it missed. It couldn't pull it together. Alright, so what do you want your general people on the boat to do, guys? Like, you want them just firing hand cannons into it? Or harpoons?
Do we have
Well,
harpoons?
anyway.
Because harpoons would be ideal if we have them, especially since we
Yeah,
we could reel it back in and eat it.
Yeah, you got harpoon.
Okay, yeah, that's what we wanted to do, I think.
Okay.
Is it giant, massive eels?
Eels,
no, they're not all eels.
Well, some of them
They're
are
not
sharks.
all
They're
eels.
sharks too.
Probably
Sharks and
Kraken in there too.
But we haven't gotten.
We're gonna get rared.
So we're just fishing.
So Rusty
noodling.
the wereboar shoots the harpoon into the pile of eels and strikes one of them, but the harpoon does not stick in. Other boat people are doing other boat things. We'll go to Maul.
I'm gonna attack the shark back. Oh, I'm gonna enrage and then attack the shark.
You attack that shark. You jump that shark.
I jump the shark. I changed my mind. I'm gonna grapple the shark and try to ride it. But I am gonna enrage.
Alright, cool.
Hold on, I'm rolling. Alright, 17 plus 11. It needs to beat a 28 athletics check.
That's a strength, right?
Yep. Yep.
It's got a plus 6. Let's
So
see
it
if it
can't
can
do
do
it.
it. It can crit though.
And not in skill checks?
We got an 18 anyway. That's
I have
24.
I have success. I got
Yeah.
a 27. I've successfully grappled it.
Nice.
Can I do an animal handling check now?
Yeah, why not?
I got an 8.
Oof. Okay.
I'm not
Oh,
sure what it
you're
rolls
grappled.
against that, but yeah, I've caught it. I got the shark.
It's probably going to be like a intelligence or wisdom check. But yeah. You did. You grabbed it by its fucking dorsal fin or whatever the fuck it's called.
I'm steering it with its gills. Just jam my hands in its gill slits.
Oof. All right. Cast.
Is it possible for me to get enough gunpowder and such together in a short fashion to build a depth charge to stun the creatures below the ship?
Oh, yeah. I think 6 seconds you could probably pull enough shit around you and on your person to make some sort of grenade or something out of a mini keg.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to make like a concussive style thing that, because it's like a depth charge. Water doesn't expand, so all the sea creatures will be stunned if something goes off. What do you want me to roll for that? I always ask the GM questions that make him go, Survival?
Survival, yeah.
Yeah, because there's no real mechanical knowledge thing. Okay. Does a 16 get the job done?
16 gets the first part of the job done. Now give me a sleight of hand. See how dexterous you can put this thing together too. It's gonna hold a bunch of shit.
Oh, I'm not bad at sleight of hand. I rolled terribly though. It did. Does a 9 get the job done?
It's enough with the combination. All right, so you put this thing together, and then what? You're just going to drop it over the side of the boat into the.
I'm not aiming per se, as much as I'm just trying to give my party members in the water a temporary advantage, plus the people shooting at it by stunning the fishies.
Would it also stun your compadres?
Yeah, they're usually tough enough to get around the stuff I do.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
I forgot to say this when I enraged, but instead of claws, I grew a tail this time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good call. So is that depth charge like a time thing?
Yeah, it would have like a little fuse on the inside. Goes off at top of the round or next round or however you want to do it.
It's Penny's turn. What would you like to do, Penny? Yeah, you want to pew pew one of the eels? Pew pew an eel. Go pew pew an eel. Roll a captain check. Roll a pew pew check. That's what you've been for the past 15 episodes. You're pew pew pirate captain. You're also muted.
I said I'm sorry you think I'm boring.
I don't think you're boring. I think that you are bored playing this.
No, I am distracted.
That's true. The kids are crazy.
I got 29.
29 to pew pew an eel.
Oh no,
Give
I'm
me
sorry. I can't.
You still hit it. What's your damage?
That's the wrong. 14.
Oh boy.
I pew pew again. I definitely hit it. But only 8 damage.
What are you doing?
Alright, so you have killed the seal. You helped. You shot into the water with your bow and killed an eel. That's so physics. That totally happened. Alright.
You can go bow fishing. Makes sense.
Yeah, bow fishing. Totally. It's
crackle. Boat shipping. Bow fishing.
The depth charge goes off at this point, and it's going to stun things in the water.
If you want to use a spell, I have Thunder Wave that goes along with it. That's a 13 Constitution save. Does 2d8. If you want to do it that way.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, so I need con saves from Nora and Maul too. But it's only 13. I think you should pass it.
24.
My first eel did not. My second eel did not.
13.
My third eel did. The shark did. Okay. So 2 eels kind of get, are like right next to this depth charge. Depth charge goes off, and it basically shatters, stuns them.
It's if you want to do it by the 2d8s, it's 13 damage.
Nice. Okay. Do 2 and 3, 13. Beautiful. All right. Crackle.
Yes, sir.
There are 2 stunned eels in the water, and there's another eel that's dead, and 1 eel that is still wriggling towards Nora. Then Maul is riding a shark.
All right. Crackle is going to take off his crossbow and aim at the eel going after Nora.
Okay.
Would you consider this with advantage from his point of view? Because he is the eel within 5 feet of Nora.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he's got advantage. He's gonna shoot his crossbow with a natural 20 for a total of 27.
All right,
Damage
crossbow
wise,
drills
12
into the.
damage to the eel chasing Nora, and that's his turn.
Okay. Penny.
What?
It's your turn. You shoot again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still kind of hard to see what I'm shooting at, but I pew pew.
Yeah. What'd you get?
27.
You hit. You're trying to hit the eel? The one hitting Nora, or another one, or the shark, or what are you shooting at?
The one that hit Nora. The eel.
Okay. All right.
And that's for 10.
Okay. What'd you get?
18.
You hit. You should just roll them all at once if you can.
For 9.
9.
Just roll what?
Nothing. It's okay.
No, what'd you say?
You try to roll them all at once if you can. That's what I said. It's okay. I think you only have the one set of dice in there. Is that everything you got? You wanna hit him one more time? What are you doing? Is that it?
I hit them twice, so that's all I can do, right?
Okay. Just making sure. All right, the shark's gonna try to roll on Maul.
So opposed athletics.
Yeah. Shark got a 20.
28.
Damn. You don't still have that giant's blood, do you? Or whatever there was? That should have worn off by now.
Yep, hold on. Give me a second, I'll fix it and tell you what the other number is. As soon as I figure out how to fix it. Here we go. $24 is what I would have had.
Okay, he still didn't get it. So he thrashes, rolls, and tries to break you off, and he can't do it. The eel attacking Nora. Nora, your AC's 21, correct? I'm trying to remember.
Yes. I believe so. Yep.
Oh boy. He hits you.
Okay.
You're gonna take 11 piercing damage. Are you a medium-sized creature? Yeah, you are. You're grappled, so I need a DC 14 for an escape.
So what do I roll for that then?
A D20, and tell
Just
me
a-
if you.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
her.
it's a strength. I have a strength
check.
roll.
So
Oh,
add your athletics, strength or athletics modifier. It's just strength save.
17.
Okay, yeah, you got it. Nice. Okay, so you just take your 11 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
You're too strong for it.
Yep. It's Maul's turn.
So,
wait, unless you want a harpoon real quick. I'll just hit one. For 8. Okay, yeah, now Maul.
I'm gonna try to steer the shark into the eels. Actually, I'm gonna go help Nora with her eel.
Okay, so are you breaking your grapple with the shark?
No, I'm steering the shark.
Okay, steering the shark so that the shark attacks the eel.
Or it just gets me over there so I can attack.
Okay. Animal handling, I guess?
Didn't go so well. Got a 6.
Okay.
Am I within 10 feet of any other eels?
Huh. Apparently animal handling in 5th edition is only for domesticated animals.
What are you supposed to roll if they're not domesticated?
That's
How do
what
you domesticate them?
I was gonna find out. How to tame.
You're about to go down that Reddit rabbit hole. I'm just going.
Yeah.
This is normally the point and edge of the empire when I'm like, we're going to do it the way we have been doing it, and I'll get back to you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll get into that. You're supposed to capture it first, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, it's
So-
a great capture.
Yeah, you've got it grappled, right?
Yeah, it hasn't been able to break free. What is there an eel within 10 feet of me?
Yeah, but I'll say that it's not Nora's that you can get to, and he's just
That's fine.
not having it.
My tail can reach 10 feet. 24 to hit,
Yeah, you hit one.
12 damage.
Sweet.
I do one more. 16 to hit.
Eel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that gets him. Gets him
12 damage.
with your tail.
It's actually worse than my claws. I just don't get as many attacks. And I'm not going to use a bonus action to punch it because I can't reach it.
You killed it. It's dead. It's dead.
I killed an eel?
You killed an eel with your tail, but yeah. It had already taken 13 damage from the concussion grenade, and then you
Gotcha.
just hit it for 24.
Nice.
All right. It's Cass's turn.
So all this is happening at the same time. So Cass sees this eel wrap up Nora and runs to the edge of the boat and pulls out this wand he got last time. And you see him like he's got this look on his face like he's thinking really hard about his decision. And then he's like moving the wand back and forth, and it's almost like he's doing eeny meeny miny mo. And then he points it at the eel and casts grease on the eel. Now she's already broken free metagame, so that's the thing. But now the eel is greased, and in my mind, that makes it harder, even in the water, to grapple with something, because it's a slippery eel.
Okay.
At least
Right
you didn't
on.
catch it at a slope, because that would have been a slippery slope.
Yeah, very. So you got the slippery eels.
I couldn't decide whether to cast it on Nora or the eel, because I knew it would be funny to cast it on Nora. But I rolled the dice, and that's what I came up with.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. So what is grease? It's just hold on.
I have no idea. I have Wand of Grease as my inventory item, and I haven't actually done any further research whatsoever. Just thought it would be funny. And it kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah, slick grease covers 10-foot squares centered on a point within range and turns it into difficult terrain.
So what happens when something that breathes water gets covered in grease?
That's a good question, and that's what I'm trying to.
Well,
Because it's a bit
I
or
imagine I just
grind or butter.
10-foot square. I just inked the area because it's going to be more difficult to see through, and also it's going to mix with water, so it's going to either float or sink.
So yeah, it's got to make a saving throw. I think I'm gonna make a saving throw anyway. Let's see what happens. So yeah, the the water around this eel just becomes milky, cloudy with this nasty grease that just pops out of nowhere. What's the DC for the saving throw?
I don't know. Let me see if we can look it up. I don't do this.
It'd be based on the wand, so he wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, good point. It's a first level conjuration, so let's make it 11. He still failed it. So this eel is going to fucking start freaking out.
Freaking out.
That its
man.
gills are slowly like being caked like the arteries in my body from all
It
the
might
sailing
start
birds.
sinking just because it can't get traction in the water.
It's like, yeah, its blood is now thicker. It would be really good up on a frying pan right now, though. It's like pre-greased, buttered.
Buttered eel. Sounds pretty good. We should do that.
Yeah, buttered eel. All right, crackle, I think.
Yeah, we'll be serving that as a snack food at the Mullen Brawl.
Crackle will take a shot at the same eel that just released Nora.
The greased eel.
Yeah.
Okay, hit it.
Is it still within 5 feet of Nora?
Yeah.
Okay, then I get sneak attack. Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit a giant eel.
Okay. 9 damage from the arrow plus sneak attack, which is 2d6.
Did you do more than 6 damage?
I did 16 damage total.
Yeah, you kill it. It's dead.
Alright, Crackle does not have a second ability to do a second attack. So, unfortunately, that's going to be his turn. He's going to cock his next arrow and steady aim for his next shot.
All right. So you're aiming at another one of the eels?
Yeah, but I can't do any more attacks on this turn.
Okay.
So, that's it for me.
Penny,
Geese.
what do you want to do?
Are there eels left?
There's, yes, 1 eel left.
How cute.
There's also a shark.
Oh, is the shark eating Maul?
No, Maul's trying to like ride it, and it's thrashing a lot.
I mean, it could be eating Maul if I greased it.
Yeah, it could.
That would help it eat me.
Well, you would have trouble grappling with it because it'd be like catching a greased pig in the water.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be able to breathe.
Yeah,
Don't they have
details.
Sandpaper skin.
It seems like that would be a push.
Be hilarious.
Yeah, and they have sandpaper skin.
That's a true story. They will like cut you with their skin.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot at them.
But no, I think the shark's about to be a pet.
How big a shark is it?
I take it a 21 hit.
Yes. Sorry, I was getting tater tots.
14.
You have
14 damage.
You have nacho cheese.
I hit it again. For another 14.
It's dead, Jim.
It's dead. Yep, it's dead. All right, that's all the eels. If you want to take, 10? And try to... Sorry, now I have hiccups because I ate the potato tots. Try to tame the shark.
Done.
Okay. So Maul goes zipping off into the seaweed that is dangling on his shark. And Nora, you are riding the hippocamp.
Source.
The hippocamp. This makes it pretty easy. This is what's going to happen. You guys have an idea. Like Crackle, the phone buzzes, and you're like, "Oh wait, you got to take this with you to find it. It could be anywhere down there."
Is it a Nokia?
Is
The phone's
it
waterproof?
Waterproof.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I was
a
asking.
waterproof phone. Yeah, it's a waterproof
And
phone.
listen. This is D&D, not make believe.
Yeah, Crackle will throw it to Nora and be like, "Hey, follow the arrow. It'll point you to where you need to go."
Nora's gonna like fumble catch it, but like she like catches it just before it like falls into the water. So it was a close save. But she's still really proud of herself because she actually caught it.
You're under the water, right?
Yeah, we should still be in the water.
Okay. You said you caught it before it fell in the water, but you're underwater.
Oh, well.
I was trying to figure out how that would work.
Here, Crackle ties it to a bolt of his crossbow and shoots it towards air.
Okay.
You don't have to do all that. You just throw it in the water. She's on the back of a hippocamp. Should just swim up to it and catch it as it sinks, and it still works. Way underwater.
In magic cell phone.
It is a magic cell phone. It's obviously a magic cell phone. It has GPS, and this place does not have satellites.
You don't know.
For reals.
I would know.
It could be an alien world, and we're all just like the aliens' entertainment, and there's no real thing as magic. It's just their technology making everything happen. They're
It's just
televising
their
it.
imagination. We're the aliens, man. Fifth dimension. All right, so you guys swim down and out of the seaweed because the seaweed's like 60 feet long, and you'll notice way down below is a blue shimmering light. It's near the edges of a reef, right next to a deep, deep hole or ravine that runs like this. That's the ravine. Really dark in there. Super, super deep. And then the reef kind of cuts.
Is it the marijuana trench?
The marijuana trench? Yeah. It's perfect. Alright, so a little blue dot way down here on the edge. And you guys swim down and down and down at least 300 feet. And you come across the remains of a crashed vessel. And it's sitting on the ledge of a trench, teetering close to falling deeper into the depths, and ultimately compressing and exploding when it strikes the bottom.
How big is it?
I will show you just a second. looks like this.
Is that a sub from Subnautica?
To be honest, I don't know where it's from.
It's a water
But-
car.
So, you guys approach it from way up here, right? And you're coming down 300 feet to it. And you get up to right about here, midway up on the sub. And there's a hatch. This massive circular doorknob, basically. You recognize it as like a bulkhead on one of the larger airships or something
Big
like
as the
that.
ship.
It's probably 130 feet long, maybe 60, 70 feet wide at its widest. Oh, I forgot. So it's down here and it's pinned. There's like this huge fucking obelisk that has fallen over on it. And it has this thing pinned down. But the blue light is coming from the window on this hatch.
Okay. We'll knock on the door then.
Okay. You knock on the door and after a while nothing happens.
I guess we'll open the door then.
Alright, so give me a strength roll to turn the big ass fucking steel round doorknob dealy do.
I got a 17.
You're the man for the job. How do you communicate with Nora underwater? So you can swim, but can you talk?
Hand motions.
Okay.
We play
Nora.
charades.
What are you gonna be doing? What you gonna do?
I guess. Hmm. Yeah. What did you say? Oh, okay.
Me? Oh.
Yeah, so we'll just follow the compass, or I'll just follow the compass on the phone then.
Okay. So yeah, you're following the compass, and it looks like it's leading directly to this vessel, this wreck. It's showing somewhere inside of it.
Try and move it.
You're gonna go. So he opened the hatch, and
Okay.
as he opens this massive fucking hatch, it's this massive metal door that's like oval.
Oh, okay.
It there's a brilliant blue light from inside. And as the hatch opens, you realize that this blue light is coming from like an ooze or some sort of sticky substance, but it's covering the hole as the hatch opened. It's sitting in that void of where water or air should be. It's this ooze, but it's glowing. You realize this.
Okay. I guess can I tell what it is? Do I need a roll perception for that?
What, the ooze?
Yeah, what the like is it just ooze or is it like poisonous or explosive or
I don't know. Yeah, give me a perception roll or an insight roll or something.
okay.
Give me a roll. What do you want to find out?
I rolled 19.
Okay. So is that like an investigation? Yeah. Let's give that an intellect. So what's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 14.
Okay. What is that, a +2? Well,
Yeah, it has a +2.
Yeah, +2. Okay. All right. So you would realize that this goop is alive. but it doesn't look like it would hurt you. At least you can't see how it would hurt you unless it was magical of some sort.
Is it Rimaro Tempest? Okay. I guess I'll try and like brush the slime away and go inside, or if I can, or whatever I need to do.
Craven, are you gonna let her touch it first?
If she wants to.
Okay. So Nora, you reach your hand in and touch this blue ooze, and it starts sucking at your hand. Like, you ever fed like a giraffe or a baby cow? You know how like their lips are really soft and big, and they go blah, 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 over your hand.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to leave your hand flat because they'll totally suck your hand up into it. This thing's sucking your hand into it.
Like, do I
Doesn't
feel like
hurt.
I'm gonna lose? Oh, so it like doesn't hurt. Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna lose my hand.
Right.
Okay. I don't like it, but I guess I'm gonna keep going.
Heard that a bunch. Okay, so anyway. All right. So you start reaching further and further into it, and it basically draws you inside and down into the submarine. And Craven, you see Nora basically tip forward into this thing off her seahorse and get sucked down into the submarine. Nora, you feel like you're being passed through the body of a living organism. Just squeezed a little bit from the top at a
I'm
time.
gonna dive in after her.
Okay. Craven, you come sliding through too, or I'm sorry, Maul, you come sliding through too and get onto the inside and into the tube underneath. Both of you give me dex rolls to try to catch like this ladder that's on the side of the wall. You're now falling, gravity's taking effect. You're not in water anymore.
10.
Okay.
4.
Nice. Take a d6. Inside this tube, there's numerous small pipes and wires that run the length of the tube, which is basically 20 feet long. You guys came in from the hatch directly above you, and you can take the ladder on the wall back up. But other than this 20-foot long tube, there's a door at one end that is closed. There's a faintly glowing red light above it. And then on the other side, it's an open bulkhead. And you guys hear like some vibration noise coming from that direction. Like a steady, constant hum. But other than the faintly glowing red light and then this glowing ooze that you guys just passed through, there's no other light in here.
I guess we start looking around.
Has the compass or the app or whatever changed? Like, has the arrow changed directions or anything, or is it still?
So now that you're in this tube, the app arrow points towards the closed door in front of you, opposite of the humming noise.
Okay.
Right next to that closed door in the front, there's a machine with many complex parts. It's inset into the wall, and it looks like a suit of plate mail is attached to wheels, and it's just in the wall.
Yeah. So I want nothing to do with whatever weird thing is in the wall.
It's just
And
armor. You wear armor.
yeah, but like,
It could
what
be an
if
upgrade.
it's
What kind of
gonna
armor
be
do you have?
possessed?
What kind of armor do you have?
Better than yours.
Well, that's debatable, but I'll let you have that. It's not better than that one. Let's see if we can put it on.
I'll leave that one for you. That is all
I don't
you.
wear armor. I'm tougher without it.
So do you walk up to it to look at it or anything?
Fuck yeah.
All right, so you get like super close to this thing. It's definitely it can detach from the wall. It's designed to. Maybe the wheels roll across the ground, and this thing stands probably 5 or 6 feet tall when it's like stood up. Metagame is clearly a robot. And it's sitting next to the door as some sort of like guard for this area or this tube, and doesn't look like there's any power to it or the door next to him. Looks like the only way to go right now is back towards the humming, like back towards the back of the submarine.
Well, I'm taking it with us. Can it disconnect from the wall?
Not currently. You could try to peel it, but you might break it.
Yes.
Go ahead. Give me a strength check.
I got a 9.
Oof. Oof. Okay. I was really hoping that the guys up top would have the Captain Blood thing going while you guys are down here. And then everything happened weird. This is what happens when I try to plan things out first. All right, so anyway, we'll make this quick. You guys head. Oh no, you rolled a 9 for your strength check to try to get the robot out of the wall. It's not coming out of the wall. So, Nora.
Can I push the roll and maybe break it?
Yeah.
12.
Okay, still not enough.
All right. I guess we're going to the back. That armor.
right.
I'm not sure that's armor. I think that's just a statue.
Call. Good call. So you head towards the back, and in the back is a room that's very tight and tidy. On one wall, there is a series of switches like this.
Are they colored?
Hold on. There is a light underneath them. This light is 2 of these lights are red, because I got to the red first, and one of the lights is off. And all 3 switches are standing straight up.
Pull the one that's off.
All right, so you're just pulling it left or right.
Is it up and down or left and right?
So it's up and down right now.
Pull it down.
Okay.
Does the light come on?
No. Nothing
All right.
happens.
I'm very impressed that Maul knew what a switch was.
I pull the other 2.
Okay. You pull the other 2 and trying to think of what would actually happen here. Nothing's going to happen. No clicks from anything outside. Just the switches. You're pulling them both down. Yeah. Nothing happens.
All right. Push the first one back up.
All right, you push it all the way up, and then you hear this massive click, but then nothing happens.
I push the other 2 up one at a time.
All right, so you hear clicks from both of those, and both lights turn off.
Okay. I pull them all down one at a time.
Boom, boom, boom. All 3 of them light up, and then the power comes back to this massive fucking machine that is under the water. And unknown fucking power rushes through the systems. And you guys get lights coming on from every direction. And god damn this dog. Stop!
I'm a wizard.
You say that you're a wizard to Nora?
Yeah,
She's the
yeah.
only one down here that can hear you.
Witchcraft.
What do you think about this, Nora? He flips some switches.
I cast light.
I mean, I ain't really about that witchcraft life, but it was kind of dark in here, so I'm not like mad at it.
All right, so you guys head back into the tube, and on the next to that bulkhead door on the other side, the locked one, that robot has ejected itself from the wall, and it's standing next to the bulkhead. And as it sees you guys, it says, "Halt! I am Defendtron. I defend this vessel."
I'm gonna smack Craven in the chest and be like, "I told you, motherfucker!"
Well, yeah, clearly I read that wrong. It looked like armor. Apparently, it's possessed magical armor that I'm a wizard. I brought it to life. I controlled it.
Negative. You must leave the premises at once. And then it tries to move towards you.
We just turned the lights back on. Why are you attacking us?
You are not with primary crew, and then it tries to push you out, basically up the tube that you guys came from. So it's going to get physical. Are you going to oppose it?
I'm going to take it with me.
Okay, so yes, you're going to oppose it. Give me a strength check.
14.
Oh boy, the robot wins. So he picks you up off the ground and comes over to the center of the tube to where the hatch is, and it starts like elongating its arms to shove you back up. Nora, what are you gonna do?
Take him with us.
I guess I'm gonna come up and like hit him in the back of the head.
Push him in the tube. Push him in the tube.
Let's see.
Smack him. Give me a smack and roll.
Wrong button. 17 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits the spot.
Okay. 5 damage.
5 damage. With your water sword?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't smite.
You gonna smite?
If you'll let me.
Fucking, you're so close to Davy Jones you can smell his breath. You're underwater, so deep. You're near death in the deepest part of the oceans. You smite.
Plus another
robot.
10.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so you blast this fucking robot into smithereens, and it just gets destroyed.
Making a trophy.
Oh yeah, and Maul falls back down the tube chute into the tunnel tube thing that you're in.
I just imagine.
And then you guys,
I just imagine Maul going, "Oh, I wanted to tame it."
It was the craziest thing.
Dude, there's not really an animal, so I don't know how well that would have worked.
I mean, I guess it is mechanical, but would you know the difference?
I don't
What
know.
if you had
It's metal.
reprogrammed him so that he was the new bartender? You'd have a robotic bartender in a fantasy setting.
I would have amazing screenshots to provide for you for that because I just got done working on a miniature robot in Space Engineers that is a bartender. It would work perfectly.
I mean, until Gordon shows up and murders the robot. So
No, I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna kill Gordon in his sleep and blame it on Maul.
It's horrible.
Ooh,
He's my friend.
Then the law keepers come back. All right, so anyway, we'll kind of speed this up now. You guys have accessed the power for the ship. You go back to the bulkhead door that was next to where the robot was stationed and open that door. The app arrow keeps you guys straight and narrow on your path to the weapons room inside the sub. and on the wall of the weapons room is a storage box. Inside the storage box is a cylinder that has a socket on either side of the top and bottom of the cylinder.
When you press
The
a button,
cylinder,
does a shaft of light appear out of it?
the cylinder is warm to the touch, and the longer you hold it, the more your body starts to itch. But you take it out of the box, and one of you has to carry it back, because this is totally what the app is pointing to. There's a weird symbol on the cylinder. It's 3 triangles. All of them are touching at the tip.
Big circle in the middle.
Something like that.
Eat it, Maul.
T-virus.
Eat
Yeah,
it,
it's
Maul.
clearly the T-virus.
Eat it, Maul. No, it's not. That's a radiation symbol.
I know. But the T-virus is funnier.
I'm gonna blow it up.
All right, so you guys leave the stub. Is that the plan? And you guys head back up to the surface, swimming with your shark. I'll say that he stayed around while you guys were in there. I don't know why he would, but I guess the hippocamp was like, "Bitch, you are his now. This is how it works." He tries to dolphin-splain to the shark how things really work in the ocean. And you guys reach the surface again and break the surface with your prize. You get back on the boat. Where are you going
to... the radiation give us any superpowers?
Not immediately. But, yeah, if you're going to keep holding on to that...
Is death a superpower?
Yeah, if you're going to keep holding that, you're going to start getting a headache.
Well, that's how you get mental powers.
Okay, Professor X.
You know, if we do that, Maul, you're going to have to GM that campaign.
I know. I've looked at it. The rules are awful.
Are they?
Yeah, they're not. They don't make sense. I haven't figured out how to use a different game system.
Just use Genesis. Genesis, you can shoehorn anything into that.
Yeah, D20 Modern too. But anyway, so yeah, if you're gonna keep holding on to it, after about an hour, your head starts pounding. What's the general plan now? This is totally what you're supposed to get. So you guys get back on the boat and then have this conversation of what now?
They brought back a cylinder with red symbols. We don't know what this is.
Nope, you really don't.
All right, what now, Crackle? We got it.
He had to take the dog out, so he's gonna be gone for a couple minutes.
I mean, let's just.
I'll just keep holding it, getting irradiated.
It's shiny.
I'm here.
It's shiny. Crackle's gonna grab it and hang on to it forever, and then when he's dead, we'll figure out that maybe you shouldn't do that.
No, he's gonna pull out the phone once he gets the phone back. He's gonna call the number and get a hold of that guy and be like, "I found this damn thing. Now get this phone away from me," or whatever. I'm gonna try and get rid of it.
Have I started glowing yet?
No. All right, so Crackle
spider irradiated and then bites him.
Yeah, just feed a little bit to the spider.
Wait. Hold up. What if I bite the spider?
Then it becomes Spider-Man, but the opposite.
It becomes man
spider. Man spider. So you call Harold. Is that what I hear there, Crackle? Probably a good idea. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Harold.
All right. So Harold picks up and he says, "Yeah, it's Harold. I'm a little busy, but if you leave a message after the beep, I might call you back." Beep. I'm just fucking with you. Who is this?
I knew it's
Crackle.
Crackle. Oh, the Birdman. Birdman. Yeah, man.
The bird's the word. Yeah, that guy. Hey.
Yeah.
Two of my friends down to the bottom of the ocean to find this robot thing that I'm looking at. What the hell am I supposed to do with it now?
Robot thing? Nah, man, I don't want a robot thing.
Is that not what brought up?
We blew
No,
up the
it was-
robot thing. We brought
Yeah,
up the
they-
radiation.
Yeah, they killed the robot, and then there was this radiated cylinder.
Oh, okay.
That's what Harold wants.
Gotcha. Sorry.
He's like, it should be like a thermos kind of thing with a weird symbol on it. Did you find that? And that's what she found.
Okay.
So anyway, all right. So why don't we make a drop? Why don't we make this thing happen? I don't want to like waste your time or anything, so I'm not gonna make you go too far. But why don't you meet me? I don't know, Chancery Sound.
When do I need to meet you there?
As
How
soon
long
as you get there, I'll be there.
All right. I tell Captain Jenner or Jenny where we're going, and see if we can set sail that way so we can get rid of this phone.
I think she's gonna be all for it.
Okay. So we
Please
set sail. We pull up anchor and get the hell out of there.
Let's go.
Get the hell out of Dodge. All right, so you guys sail probably.
Yeah.
It's going to be late into the night when you get back or get to Chancery Sound. If you're sailing straight there.
Okay.
Okay. So it's dark. When you guys pull up to this, basically it's just this tiny fucking sandbar. And here's the scale on this little map of what's going to happen here. So you guys pull up, and it's clear to see that there's a man standing in the middle of the island. Right here. Oh, I can't draw on that because it's not locked down.
I guess technically it's a sound, but it's a really small one.
Crackle puts the thermos in the his bag of holding and jumps off the ship and gets.
I didn't give it up yet. I'm trying to get superpowers. I'm feeling itchy.
Get it over.
I like the way it makes me feel.
I can feel my
Take a
body.
quick shot of it then.
Huh?
I won't tell if you take a quick sip of whatever's in there.
Oh, that's really a terrible idea. I'll go with you.
You are tempting the
How
GM too hard.
How did Maul die? Well, it was the funniest fucking thing. It was a really bad decision, actually. I warned him beforehand. I told him it was fucking radioactive. All of this shit.
Nuclear waste.
Yeah, he straight up dared me to do this.
What? Well, hold on. What would the con save for that be?
Oh my god, probably in the 30s. Like it could be passable if you had the right setup.
See, I would do it differently. I would not give him a roll unless there were a possibility of superpowers.
Yeah, no, there's totally a possibility of superpowers.
Oh, well, that's totally fair.
Oh,
Yeah.
Maul, the raging Hulk.
But you're gonna die.
Nice.
Like, you need to roll a 20.
Yeah, but it's a split personality. He gets all the power of the Hulk, but the personality is the opposite of the real Maul. Doesn't
it's
like
just a
animals.
little
Doesn't like
blonde
to
girl.
fight. Doesn't like to drink.
So he's like a sophisticated British tea time person.
Yeah, but super fucking strong.
All right, Maul, are you coming to the island with me?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to the island.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Okay.
All aboard the rowboat that's going ashore.
Yeah. Okay. Who
I'm
all's
coming.
going? A lady's coming? All right. Harold's really happy. He loves messing with the ladies.
You're on a
I
penis
don't like
again.
that Harold's happy. That's not a good reassurance.
Why does your penis have teeth?
What?
What?
Penis, it has teeth.
What?
Not shaped right. What is wrong with you?
What are you talking? It's a fucking rowboat.
Whose penis?
We discussed this. All boats end up looking like penises.
I don't think that looks like a
You know,
this isn't the
If
first
your
conversation
penis
the penis
looks
has
like
had
that,
today.
I'm really concerned. Like,
This is a penis. All right, like.
Look, I'm just saying, I
Very
haven't looked at that many of them. I'm glad you're an expert.
So
I'm not an
many
expert. I got kids,
Let's
man.
straight up draw dick.
Yeah, I got a dick actually, so I know what it looks like. I've seen it probably every day of my life.
From that
Yeah,
angle.
but like, I'm really
These
concerned
are
about
yours,
the
though.
feet.
I mean, if you look in the mirror, yeah, I guess you can see it from that angle. Many other angles.
Yeah, you okay? Are you telling me that you've never flipped your balls up to play, like have a cup of water in the shower? You telling me you've never done that? You're
Wait,
making
what?
a face right now. Yeah. I know
What?
you have. I know you've done it. It's okay.
I don't actually understand what you're saying.
All right, whatever. Anyway, so you guys all go to shore, and Harold's standing there, and he's like, "Weird conversation we're having. This is fucking stupid." But you guys have my stuff? Yeah? Why don't you give me my stuff? And he does like this whole shuffle dance over to you guys.
Hold
He's
up
like,
my glowing
"Ooh,
hands.
ooh, you pulled the short straw. All right. You should probably have some like PPE on to handle that. Isn't that
Dude,
hot?
why would I put PP on me?
No,
I was gonna say,
PPE, personal. Anyway,
Oh.
you know, I'm sure that submarine didn't have like an MSDS sheet or anything on this stuff, but you didn't need it, did you? You shouldn't even be touching it. You shouldn't be within like 15 feet of an unshielded box of that thing.
You didn't give us an unshielded box to put it in, or tell us what it was.
You guys are supposed to be professionals.
We are professionals at all kinds of shenanigans.
Told you
none of
that.
Oh.
which- none of which involved this glowing bottle of what is this?
That
Are we supposed to drink it? Are you gonna drink it?
no. Why don't you hand it over here, chimp?
I toss it to him.
All right. He catches it, and then he puts it in his pocket, right next to his schlong. You did what?
Crackle throws the phone back at Harold and says, "I'm done with this."
Oh, okay. Yeah, he takes the phone too, and he puts that in the same pocket. And he says, "Aw, you're not gonna play anymore, really?"
No, I'm done playing with old creepy men.
I don't know about that. From what I hear from my buddy Davy Jones, you've been hanging out with him a lot, or associating
I'm
with him.
just
a friend by association. That's it.
Well, that means that Harold is a friend because we've met him and done work with him.
Yeah, that means I'm your friend.
Yeah, that seems
Our
accurate.
friend. Harold is our friend.
I was supposed to get something out of this deal, therefore it was a job.
Wait, did you ask for payment up front? Did you
No, he-
specify
The
payment?
cell phone. He stole it.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I don't
Yeah.
understand what you're trying to get out of this here, Birdman.
Birdman.
I thought I was whatever it's called, but now I don't.
I want superpowers.
Superpowers. Aren't
If
you
you get
already like
lost-
some Wolverine guy?
Who's that?
We had a Wolverine guy at the other place. But what I'm trying to say is that you're already super. Aren't you,
More
champ?
super?
You're super guy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Look,
but
that just sounds like someone who's not trying to pay the bill, and I get it. I totally get it.
no,
You asked, so I was like,
you guys did me a favor, and I really appreciate it. And I know that I kind of jerked you around with the app and the phone and the thing and the. So anyway, I have the phone now. I'll leave you guys alone unless you want to get a hold of me. I know that you haven't seen this thing, but there's like this Beetlejuice movie, and you say the name 3 times, and then the guy shows up. Yeah, we had the whole phone thing, but I guess you could try the name thing next time if you need a hand.
Harold.
So he teleports to the deck of the boat. Isn't that where you are? Did you go with them?
Thought we all went.
Okay, so yeah, he just teleports right next to you and stands super close, right above your shoulder, behind you, kind of breathing on your neck, and he says, yes?
You're right, Crackle. He is kind of creepy.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sorry I didn't take your side
I'm
on
pretty
that.
sure I've been saying that since the beginning.
But he is still our friend. Everybody has
he's
creepy
our
friends.
friend, and if we want to like actually,
Look, he didn't make up a social media network just to message you and ask you about a phone and creep you out.
Rob you.
that was really funny.
Yeah, he didn't like sneak into your vehicle and steal your shit when you weren't looking.
It was Crash. I was scavenging. It was free game.
No, man.
I wanted a ladder, but it was never ending, so I had to spend 20 minutes putting it back.
Yeah, none of the things you're saying absolve you of any of the things you've said.
That's fine. I'm just saying.
Hey, so there's no reward for bringing that to you. I mean, I know he doesn't get a reward because he stole
He
from you. But
sucks.
the rest of us did not steal from you. We just helped. That was
I mean,
goodness of our gracious hearts.
so that means that I owe you favors, huh?
And he did just tell us how to like summon him, and it obviously works. So
Yeah, but it won't work for you anymore. You just used yours.
go fuck yourself.
I'm joking.
Let's be honest. If you say his name 3 times, he's going to show up behind you and breathe on your neck.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not even a favor. That's just something he likes to do.
That's something that I love to do.
Gross.
All right. So anyway, what I'm hearing is that somebody wants material value. Somebody doesn't mind having a favor, or do you want like monetary? Do you want gold? Do you want what do you want?
You got gold. We like gold. You got gold.
Gold?
You want to give us gold?
I mean,
you're obviously a very magical creature, so you could just give us whatever we want. So just
I could literally shit a gold bar right now. Actually, if I wanted to, I could literally.
Do you have to like shit it out of your body? Because gross.
Okay, so
you really care? It's gold.
I mean, I care.
Would you really though?
He pushes
You're
a
a
gold
pirate.
bar back.
Only a little.
Alright, so he steps really close to Penny, and Penny, you notice that there's this massive blackhead on his forehead.
Yeah, that's.
And he looks at you,
Oh.
and then he grabs it from either side and starts squeezing a gold bar directly from his forehead. It's one of those awful popping videos. You can't.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
you can't look away from. But this gold bar is literally coming out of his forehead, and he's
Pimple is
laughing.
worse than you shitting it out. You disgusting
Yeah, you
animal.
said you didn't want it poopy.
You're
And he pulls it out of his
disgusting
forehead.
animal.
And he says, "Gold bars for you." And he drops
It's almost like the GM knows you have a weakness.
I was about to say we're gonna hear the sound of blunt force trauma, and then Ghost is just gonna stop talking.
Yeah.
Question: Does it make like a moist sound as it pops out?
No, it's just it actually comes out and goes. Shh.
Took my headphones off. You can all go fuck yourself.
So, yep, he pulls out gold for you. If that's what you're looking for. That's your reward. You now have a gold bar. Write it down.
Covered in pimple juice?
No, it's just a gold bar.
Like to point out her headphones are obviously on.
Can Crackle ask Harold if he knows anything about the deck of many things?
Yeah, you want to play? You want to play a game?
I kind of yes. If Crackle's main hunt throughout his life was to find the deck of many things.
Was it? Why?
Crackle has terrible.
Because he was a merchant and he would build up and he was hoping to buy either strike it rich or be able to sell a card to somebody. It's just one of those things he's always heard about. It was always something he sought after to try and buy or sell, or just a hobby of his, kind of.
Does the player that plays Crackle know what a terrible idea this is? Like, drinking the radiation was probably safer.
Yeah, I know.
There's a chance that you can survive the radiation.
Yeah, I know there's a card that instantly kills you. I know there's cards that can give you a curse or dismember you.
Yeah, there's like 10 bad cards for every one good card.
Yeah, it's not even. It's definitely more bad cards than good cards, but Harold is going to tell you that there is a deck of many things, and Captain Blood has it.
Of course he does.
It's one of his treasures.
Didn't we sink blood?
No.
Since we're
You
just
ran off.
since we're just going for
You gave
broke,
him
since we're just going for broke, can I just be made a god? Can you just do that now? Let's just shortcut right now.
Alright, so Cass gets godhood. Cass is now god of microbrews. He is worshipped by 4 monks in the middle of Colorado. And he's god. He's god of microbrews. It's now a thing. You're gonna have to name your followers for me.
Oh, we're really
They pray
doing
to
this?
Oh yeah. You hear these guys and they're like, "Please cast our god of microbrew. You must make this orange peel IPA delicious.
That's a tall order right there.
Please, oh god, cast of microbrews, make this I don't know. Filter this water so it's pure enough for my beer." You just hear the same 4 guys over and over again. They're constantly praying to you.
It's obviously Bill, Ted, Wayne, and Garth.
Yeah,
Oh
totally.
my god, it totally is. I was sitting here thinking, what can I do with this? That's perfect.
Anyway. Bill, Ted, Wayne, and Garth. The brew monks. Ripley's going to be really upset. You made godhood before me. God damn it. And when he says God damn it, you can be like, yeah, I don't really want to.
So wait, if you're passing out things like that, can I just be king of the ocean?
King of the ocean?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of people that have claim over oceans. There's this Davy Jones guy who I played poker with the other night, and he's a
king
cheater.
of the depths.
Well, he's spreading himself out, and he's trying to take Umberly on, who is the bitch god, by the way, and she has claim over the ocean too. So there's like this power struggle right now.
I just want claim over the beasts of the ocean.
Beasts of the ocean.
Yeah.
So you want like you want the command water animals spell.
He wants his superpower to be Aquaman.
Yeah.
I think there is a Trident of Water command or something like that. I'm trying to find it.
I have no idea.
Oh man.
What?
Fish command.
Yeah, Trident of Fish command. It's beautiful.
I found the deck of many things, and I pulled a random card just for fun, and I would have gotten 50,000 experience. So I would have become a god.
No, I think it's like, what, 3 levels? Maybe 2.5. You guys are level 6 already, so 3,000 experience is not that much.
No, 50,000.
Oh, 50,000. That's right. Yeah, you might jump up there.
That would have been funny.
So it's got. So yeah, you got Trident of Fish command. Do you see the attribute for it? It's got 3 charges a day. While you carry it, you can use an action, expend 1 charge to cast Dominate Beast, DC 15, on a beast that has an innate swimming speed. I don't know if you'd use it on a Kraken.
That's probably a monstrosity.
Yeah.
I'd have to convince the GM that it's a beast in my ocean.
In your ocean.
Yep.
Yeah. You should name this ocean something like Billy.
No.
Billy Ocean.
That's less bad, but no.
Okay, fine. All right. So anyway, anybody else before I go? You guys have been fun. You've been real. You've been real fun. But I got a game on. I'm gonna go check it out with the Lich guy. Pearl made
Lich
these
guy?
awesome chicken fingers. Oh yeah. You remember the Lich?
No. Did we meet him?
He had like this skeleton dragon thingy and broke the castle
yeah.
ceiling. Yeah, that guy.
He was weird.
He is extremely weird. He has like no social skills. He's been alone for a long time. Thought he could steal a woman.
Makes his own friends.
Literally.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
I can make my own friends now too.
Well, yeah, I guess so. It's dominate beast, not charm. So, really,
That's better.
they feel like they're being used.
Oh, because beating the shit out of them into compliance, that was much better.
Yeah, they just feel like you're their boss, not their friend, you know?
That's why you feed them.
Yeah,
Fish
my
love
boss
food.
feeds me. Yeah, like every now and then I get a free lunch out of going to work and working my ass off.
Doesn't it make you feel better?
No, it's my boss feeding it, not my friend. I'm not hanging out with a buddy.
You might be doing it wrong then.
No, I don't think me and my boss are buddies. I work for the man. That's how it works.
No, I work for the man, but that's a different story.
You do literally work for the man. I work for a man, a guy, couple guys actually. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So, yep. Harold goes, all right, peace. I'm gonna go hang out with the Lich and hang out with him and Pearl. They're doing great. Thanks for asking. Bye. And he just walks off onto the water, and he walks on the water until he just disappears. Gets like out of sight, and a wave comes crashing in, and it just covers up where he goes, and he just disappears into it. Good old Harold. Alright, so you guys get back on your boat. And where are you headed now?
I guess back to Pirate Bay.
That'd be a good idea. Alright, so it's probably 1, 2, 3 a.m. before you come back into the port at the Pirate Bay. Super, super late at night. You come pulling in, and let's see. I'm gonna flip a map here. Think. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and save this. All right, back at the Pirate Bay. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to recruit people into my religion now.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna make a brochure with glitter and stuff?
Yeah,
Like,
so
is
no,
that
not glitter, but it is going to have a coupon for a free brew if you join.
Ah, okay. Where are you holding this religion? Are you gonna do a new building? Gonna do it in the tavern?
No,
Kinda running
no.
it.
If you have a bar, you have a place of worship. That's all you need.
Yep. He's basically Caden Callian. Except for microbrewery.
All right.
You should get one free spell. It's the create water cantrip, but instead of water, he
It
just
creates
creates shitty beer.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Not-
shitty. It is not good beer,
No,
but it is
shouldn't be
beer.
It's microbrew.
I think I think you're one spell a day now as a god. You get a cantrip, so it's unlimited, and you can turn water into actually decent beer.
Yeah. That's
You could make it more watered down at your leisure if you wanted to, but it's decent beer. You can make it straight up.
this is an epic superpower. I got an actual superpower, and I didn't even have to drink any of the green glowy stuff.
Me neither.
True story.
I'm Aquaman now.
That's true.
I can swim. I can control the fishies.
Can you talk to the fishies? I'm assuming if you can control them, you must be able to talk to them.
And Aquaman doesn't really talk to them. He just tells them what to do.
Hey, Zoidberg, come here. Fuck you. Nope, don't have that one. All right, so yeah. What's your major plan now? I can't believe that like Nora and Crackle didn't make better deals. I guess Crackle's just good that the
I
phones.
thought I couldn't make one.
You can always try with Harold. Harold's always going to he's gonna try to fuck with you some way or another.
He's always gonna answer the call because he wants to create chaos and mischief.
Yep, that's true. The Call of Cthulhu.
We gotta play that again.
I'll give you some backstory on the Call of Cthulhu. This is just a free little tidbit. There was an immortal pirate in my Call of Cthulhu game named Jean Lafitte.
Who was a real person. That's a historical figure. I did research.
He had a ship, and it was called the Dominique U, and he was in love with his first mate, who was also named Dominique U. So anyway, this was in the like infancy of piracy, especially around New Orleans. And what he did was he basically fucked up the Spanish and took all of their shit and like camped out near New Orleans. So I had him in my Call of Cthulhu game basically get wiped out by the plague, and then he goes to South America and learns how to become immortal from the Mayans. And then he comes back as a completely changed Jean Lafitte, who tries to then summon Dagon and like ascend to godhood. And then Chris killed him. filled him with holes with like with his Tommy gun, and just completely destroyed his body. So the immortal Jean Lafitte couldn't go back to a body, and Cthulhu felt bad for him, so he became a bodiless mist, who then had to take over a mech to like walk around.
And then we had Titan.
Yeah, and then it was Titan.
Which technically that campaign is just paused. We didn't conclude that campaign.
That's true. I think you guys just walked out of the underground of a graveyard in Mexico.
Yep.
And you found that your NPC is gone. I'm trying to remember what his name was.
Artemis.
Oh yeah, Artemis.
Yeah. You had a supposed death scene, but you never showed us a body.
Yep. That happens a lot with me. Bodies just disappear. All right, so go ahead and give me Archon. Give me a D6 roll. I want to see how many followers you gain in your first week.
6.
You got all 6?
I got 6.
God damn. Okay, so your bar area is getting rather full day to day, and people are coming in and hanging out longer and trying to learn your secrets. What are you teaching them?
That if they pray to me, their beer will be better. Because that's how that works, right? I get more powerful the more people pray to me.
So these guys are now influenced to make their own beer?
It's like communion wine. You have to be like a priest to make it.
Okay.
It requires religious ceremony.
I gotcha. So to be closer to you, they drink your brew.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I gotcha. Yeah, so people are coming. Nora, very quickly, his religion starts to outnumber yours.
Okay.
He's got brochures without glitter.
Good news, though. If they drink themselves to death or drown in the process.
I mean, we are.
Wait, if they drown their sorrows in beer, whose soul do they go?
No, that's mine.
Who gets their soul?
Dibs.
I mean, they drown to death, though.
Now you're a soul collector?
Dibs.
Oh, man.
I said dibs. It's like sacred.
Davy Jones is getting weaker and weaker. Can't understand why. The souls that were supposed to go to him are going to somebody else.
So Nora's not going to say anything yet, but like thinking about converting because it just seems easier, man. You know,
That's fair.
It's a lot of work to work.
So you're going to become one of his followers?
No, I haven't said anything yet. I'm thinking it over.
I don't know if there's ever been a D&D game where one of the players was the god and the other player was a paladin to the god.
I'm
Hurt water sword has to be made of beer.
Oh.
Yes, I can just hit people and make them drunk.
What's it? Special property? Holy shit, that actually would be awesome.
It would be like it'd have to be like an instant intoxication if you hit it with it.
Yes.
Oh man, so it's like poison damage.
Before?
What?
Yeah, no. Instead of Mr. Complexion, it's just beer goggles.
So it makes everybody really attractive?
Well, it makes her attractive to everyone, and they see multiples of her.
Oh, I gotcha. I don't know. I think, Cast, you could definitely flesh this religion out. What do your followers believe in? And
I feel like that's something
yeah,
we'll have to chat about outside of the session so that you can
definitely.
Because I was not trying to derail the whole campaign by doing that. I just thought it was funny.
Oh no, you're not. So what you're doing is you're pushing the timeline for Ripley, and the next thing Ripley has to do is come back and become a god.
Yeah, so if he does that, he can become the god of song, and we can be
allies.
Yeah, we can be oh man, what is it? Something in song. Nope, can't remember. I had something for this, but it was like the culmination of drinking and singing and having a good time.
Revelry.
Yes. It's not what I had.
Revelry and rhyme. Alright. Well, it's 11. I've run out of shit to do. We could bullshit for another hour, but I'm tired because I got up at 4.
Okay.
Nope, we're cool. We're good wrapping up.
Cool. Everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
If we're gonna wrap up, I'm gonna end the stream.
Okay.
Later, guys.